female 90 kg, 100 kg, and 100 plus kg, and action from our male equipped 100 kg. Since today is our final day of lifting, today is the last day that lifters can score points for the team rankings in order to move up for the team title rankings. I am Julian Cruz, and today I'll be also joined by...
Hello, this is Kevin.
Yeah, so we're about to get action shortly from across all 4 platforms in about here in 30 seconds. Yeah, so since it is our final day here, we have had quite a bit of actions throughout our first 3 days. You know, a lot of upsets and a lot of underdog stories. You know, and it is quite great to see, especially watching my own teammates go out there and perform.
Yeah. So Julian, I was actually working the meet this week. I'm a ref, and so it was really exciting seeing a bunch of people going for world records, collegiate records, attempt changes, obviously on deadlifts. Speaking of, everybody's starting up these first attempt squats.
London here leading off with 120 kilos for her opening squat on platform 1. And Naomi as well on platform 3 with 150 kilos as well.
Good squat on platform 1, it looks like. Let's see.
Judges say 3 white lights. Julian here on platform 2 taking 195 kilos.
Nice. Naomi went ahead and got that squat on platform 3. She really knows what she's doing in the equipped.
2 to 1 on platform 2. Good lift for Julian there.
Platform 4 is a good lift. Congratulations.
David walking up for 200 kilos for his opening attempt on platform 2.
I see Jamin on platform 4, opening up with 147.5 kilos. Check out that A7 singlet. That's one of our sponsors today. Let's see up. Looks good to me. Oh, yes.
Rebecca here with the pink A7 knee sleeves taking 132.5 kilos for her opening attempt.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. All black singlet, pink knee sleeve.
We almost have a timeout here on platform 3, but she's able to get it up. See what the judges say about it. 3 white lights. On platform 1, we have 2 reds. Unfortunately, no lift on platform 1. You know, Kevin, as a state judge, you know, can you explain to the viewers at home what those red lights may mean?
Okay. And so, essentially, in order to go ahead and get a lift in this competition today in USAPL, you do need 2 to 1 in any direction, and so 2 right lights just goes ahead and means that it's a good lift. Because it was from both sides, it most likely might have been for depth. Yeah. As we look through some of these meets, different cards underneath the red lights going to indicate different things. Red card typically means depth. Yellow card might mean you failed the lift. Blue card might be a joint. Looks like a good lift on platform 3. Yes. Love when I see some of these equipped people get their squats today. It's amazing.
Her elevator on platform 2, taking 210 kilos in the all-green Oregon singlet.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, that is a no lift for depth in all 3 directions. Autumn here with a very fast opening attempt on platform 1.
See. So I see Sarah on platform 4. She's going for 160 kilos. Taking a little bit to adjust her feet. You have to make every attempt count here. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Beautiful squatter.
Carmen. First, 2 to 1 on platform 3. Good lift.
Let's see. I see Axel over here on platform 2. He's going with the thumbless grip on this back. And so as a heads up, you're allowed to have your thumbs around the bar. You don't have to necessarily be wrapped, closed. He's going with the false grip. It says 2 to 1. I see red lights underneath the red scores, and so that probably means depth from the front and the side.
Looks like a blue light there, so it might have been up and down movement there on platform 2. So Kevin, you are a coach, correct?
Yes, I'm a coach. I'm coaching out of Texas.
There you go. So, especially going into like the openers, especially on squat, you know, what do you try to talk to your athletes about, and what do you think their mindset is going into their opening squat?
Okay, and so for a lot of my athletes, what I typically like to talk about is that we always want to get something on the board. And so whenever we compete, it's about the most successful attempts. In these competitions, we always get free attempts, attempt 1, 2, 3. And so the opener should always just be something that lines you up for the second, that lines you up for the third, whatever you feel comfortable jumping with.
Yeah.
And so for the audience that's watching today, the opener is going to be your first attempt. You can't go down, but you can always stay the same. You can always go up. And speaking of, on platform 3, we have Lorena, and she's opening with 175 kilos. That's 385 pounds. She looks good. She looks steady.
A little bit of a grind there for her first attempt on platform 3.
Oh, no, never mind.
3 white lights. Platform 2, we have Nicholas from Louisiana Tech taking 225 kilos for his opening attempt on the squat. Very fast attempt. Let's see what the judges say. Unfortunately, that is a no lift, 2-to-1 there.
The strength's there on platform 2.
Yeah. Just needed to get a little bit lower there.
Over on platform 4, I see Elizabeth opening at 182.5. That is 400 pounds.
Rachel with a good opening attempt on platform 1. Should be 3 white lights, and the judges agree.
Elizabeth over here is looking really strong in the opener. 2-to-1. Congratulations. Love to see it. Looking at Lindsay over here on platform 3. She's opening 180 kilos. That's 396.
Rocking those purple knee wraps there. Big fan of that.
Purple wrist wraps, too. She definitely has the color coordination.
Yeah.
Not only in the outfit, but in the 3 white lights over there. Seeing this squat on platform 2.
Nicholas Holt with a speedy first attempt on platform 2. Let's see what the judges say.
There might be just a delay in the light systems on platform 2. Platform 1, I see Alina.
Unfortunately, that is a no lift on platform 2 for depth.
Ooh, Alina's squat opener looked really speedy. I like that.
Blaze Harris awaiting 252.5 kilos on platform 2. Lauren on platform 4 with a good lift, 2-to-1 there. As a lifter, what would you say, how important is that opening squat?
So for sure, it depends on how you feel as a lifter. You know, there's some people that don't feel comfortable not having anything on the board.
Yeah.
And so if you miss the opening squat, a lot of those people like to repeat. Obviously, we have some lifters here who are a little bit more experienced. And so if you miss the opener squat, technicality, looking really strong, that's what some people here are looking today. You do have the option to go up, but that is dangerous. You're allowed to go up, stay the same if you miss a squat, but you just cannot go down.
Yeah. On platform 2 here, we do have quite a bit of people not getting their openers. Seems the judges on that side are really cracking down on that depth.
Yep.
Yeah. Ryder Cook about to get under the bar for 285 kilos here on platform 2.
I see Michaela on platform 3. That squat looked good. Let's see.
A little bit of a grind there for an open there on platform 2 for Ryder. Let's see what the judges say there. 3 white lights for Ryder.
And so like I talked about before, you only need 2 white lights. So when you get 3, it means you're undeniable on that national stage here. So congratulations to platform 2.
It's always good to go undeniable there to leave the jury out of it.
So on platform 2, I noticed there's a lot of equipped squats.
Yeah.
So in terms of equipped, just means that you're using a singlet that's most likely plies of equipment.
Yeah.
Single ply here. And also you're allowed to use knee wraps. I see Samantha over here on platform 3. Those knee wraps look amazing on her. Really nice in that wrap there.
Varel retaking 210 kilos on platform 2 here.
Oh, yeah. Squat looks good to me, Samantha. Undeniable. Congratulations.
Bars loaded for Grace on platform 1, 190 kilos.
So on platform 2, I've been seeing Oregon bring out a lot of the lifters this year. Love whenever universities are able to bring a lot of people into these competitions.
Yeah.
Squat looks really good to me right now, depth-wise.
Yeah, Varel seems to have sunk it on this one. Let's see what the judges say. And they agree. 3 white lights.
And so on platform 2, he had missed 210. He had retaken it. Now he's on the board. Now he could go up.
Laggy here on platform 4 for Midland. 225 kilos for her opening. They're very fast.
That looked good to me. For everybody watching, Laggy opened up with 225.
Oh, unfortunately, no lift there for Laggy because of depth. Coming into this meet, she is forecasted, I believe she was forecasted first before, as the LiftingCast numbers came out. So she's going to be one of our heavy hitters today over there on platform 4 for an individual title.
Oh, now we know who to keep an eye out for today. Nice.
JC Barnes. Quite a grind there for her opening lift. I believe there's downward movement there, so we'll see what the judges say, and they agree.
Yep.
Julian, very fast second attempt on platform 2. 212.5 kilos.
Nice, undeniable. And that was Julian from UT Austin. Go Longhorns.
Kennedy here, 207.5 kilos.
It looked like a good spot for Audrey on platform 1. Let's see. Undeniable. That's great. Is that cross on their back? Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Let's see, over here on platform 3.
David Santos.
207.5, 2-1. Amazing. I see Jaylene over here on platform 4. Really nice. She's a little bit of a rider squatter, but she's able to get down there pretty well.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there's benefits and cons to, like, obviously squatting a little bit wider. Like, obviously people feel like they're able to use their hips a little bit better, but it's a little bit harder to get deep enough, especially here at this national level meet where judges are obviously going to go ahead and watch for that. Yeah. Over here on platform 2, we have Evan. His knee wrap style looks pretty tight. And so with these knee wraps, the way on how you wrap could actually affect how you descend into the squat, could provide benefit. But it also make it, I was going to say it makes it hard to hit depth sometimes, but he's good, absolutely perfect.
You know, as a lifter too, especially being equipped, it's really all about preference on how you like your wraps. You know, some people like 4 up, some people like 5 up, some people just like it really tight on that kneecap there. It's really all preference and who you have wrapping you.
So here's Rebecca.
Annalise here on platform 4 from UTSA, taking 165 kilos for her second attempt.
Let's see how Rebecca did on platform 1. Great squat. We have over here on platform 3, we have an opener squat at 220 kilos. That's 485 pounds.
Good lift there on platform 4 for Annalise. Big brace there on platform 1. Good second attempt.
Pretty speedy after she got out the hole too. Really good. 2-1. I see squats going on at the same time on platform 3 and 4.
Platform 3 here we have Elizabeth.
Squat on platform 4 looks good to me. Oh, nice. So she went ahead and retook the opener at 165. Went 3 white lights.
Elizabeth is a heavy hitter for that equipped section there. Forecasted first right now on the LiftingCast. Let's see how her meet plays out today.
Okay, so over here with Axel on platform 2, he has one side pushed in, and so with these racks, they're adjustable in height. You're also able to push them in, push them out. I personally push my left side in.
Yeah, it's more common on the equipped side of lifting here that some lifters will opt to have their racks in order, because some people do collide with the rack as they walk out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, Julian. I've seen some girls today so far with the racks out, who hit it on the walkout, and it really goes in and makes it unstable. Takes them a while to go ahead and get settled in.
Yeah, and especially, and you'll see it here on platform 3 here in Naomi with both flex in. You know, it's just more strategy and just how you feel comfortable with your walkout.
Yep. Walkout looks steady though. Let's see. Anybody here that is really good?
Elizabeth about to walk up and take 195 kilos on platform 4 here as she jumps. Elizabeth, very aggressive walk out there on platform 4. She is scheduled to be on that podium, or she is forecasted to be on that podium, excuse me, in second place right now, forecasted, but you know, that also changes throughout the meet. Let's see how her good second attempt there. Good deep squat there on platform 2 for Nicholas. Retaking 235 kilos, see what the judges say. 2-1, Nicholas is now on the board. Platform 3 here, we have Maggie from Texas Tech University. Nice grind there.
Pretty good grind on the squat. Yeah, for sure. Let's see what the judges say. For Maggie, undeniable. Free bright lights. Amazing.
Yeah, so as mentioned earlier, since today is our final day here, you're going to be able to see the rankings on the bottom of the screen. You know, Midland is in the lead in the equipped men, 66 points to Texas A&M 62, so it is a very tight race here to the finish, so we're going to see how that ends up playing out. And on our equipped women's side, we have Midland in the lead with 72 points, with UTSA in second, 49 points, and Blue Mountain Cross, 48 points. So it is very close in the standings there for second and third. And on our Raw men's division, we have Midland in the lead with 52 points. And surprisingly to me, we do have the United States Army here at 30 points for second place, and Texas A&M 28 points. Seems Army has some heavy hitters there, especially last night. Two McKendree lifters here on platform 3 and 4, Ram and Carly. Ram with a good attempt on platform 3. Let's see what the judges say there.
Free bright lights, that's undeniable. I agree with it. Really good squat there. On platform 4, looks really good. Gets the rack command. And so we have Macy over here on platform 4 from Friends University.
Something interesting here, UTSA is actually in second place here on the equipped women's side behind Midland University, who has 72 points, and UTSA has 49 points. Fun fact that there is only 2 lifters on that equipped women's side for UTSA, so that's pretty interesting to see there.
Oh, look over here on platform 4. So Macy over here looks like she's not wearing knee sleeves. So
very interesting strategy there.
Yeah. See how it goes. Looks good to me. Let's see. for Macy on platform 4 now, just now, that was a good lift. Yeah, she doesn't need knee sleeves today. Amazing.
Lindsay here taking 187.5 kilos. Yeah, so speaking of the rankings and the U.S. Army being ranked second there in the Raw men's, Brooklyn Davis hit a world record on bench there with 242.5 kilos. So quite an interesting day it was yesterday on day 3. Logan here with a strong walkout on platform 1 to take 185 kilos. Julian here to take 222.5 kilos for his third and final squat here on platform 2.
Yeah. Looking at platform 4, squat looked great. Let's see what the judges say. 2 to 1. Counts to me though. That was amazing. I see
Nice
JC.
grind there on platform 2. See what the judges say. Unfortunately, no lift there on platform 2.
He has the strength though. He just needs to go ahead and
just get a little bit lower there.
Here's Jalen again on platform 4. I remember because of a cool A7 singlet. She's 2 for free right now. She has 363 pounds, 165 kilos for her last squat. Oh wow, she looks determined over there. Let's see. Up. Oh, that was easy.
Cedric here.
It's unfortunate Jalen over there on platform 4 can't get a 4th attempt. Only free, but that was great.
Cedric here taking 230 kilos for his final squat here to go 3 for 3 on squat. A lot of missed first attempts here on platform 2. Good deep squat there.
Oh yeah,
big grind
get
on
it.
platform 2.
Get it?
See what the judges say.
Looks like 2 to 1.
2 to 1. It looks like maybe a blue card there, maybe downward movement. I don't think I saw downward movement there, but
I don't think so either.
unfortunately that is a no lift. That is our
Annalise from UTSA on platform 4. Squat looked beautiful.
trend here on platform 2. Let's see if Evan can break that trend there. Unfortunately, no. That is our 4th lifter in a row to miss their 3rd squat there. And it's all hasn't been a strength issue. It's more just a technical issue there on platform 2.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of it today on platform 2.
Yeah. Let's hope Nicholas here can break that almost curse there on platform 2, taking 237.5 kilos. You know, and 3rd attempts are very important. And I know for you as a coaching and like handling aspect, how important it is to pick the right number for that 3rd attempt there.
Okay, and so as far as you could tell, audience, from what we've been seeing today's competition, you do need 2 of the judges to go ahead and agree that the lift was good. And so sometimes at 5 pounds, at 10 pounds, you know, the 2.5, 5 kilos that you're making in the 3rd attempt squat could actually make or break whether or not you're doing the lifts up to the comp standard of your platform. You know, Julian, yesterday I had an athlete who went ahead and jumped from his 2nd attempt of about 255 kilos to 285 kilos. That's a 66-pound jump.
Yeah.
And he missed it only because he jumped the rack command.
Yeah.
So maybe if I had chosen something a little bit lighter, he wouldn't have gotten so excited.
Yeah.
And that applies to all these lifters today. It's their ability to execute as athletes on this national stage.
So yeah, so on platform 2 here, Unfortunately, Nicholas was unable to get his third attempt. So that is our sixth, I believe, fifth athlete in a row to not get their third attempt here. So it is a little bit of a streak going on there. Let's see if Axel can break it here with 245 kilos. Very strong walk out there. Unfortunately, no lifter on platform 2, so that will be our sixth lifter in a row there on platform 2 to not get their third attempt. Nicholas Holt here taking a 10-kilo jump from...
Sorry.
Bars loaded for Nicholas, 245 kilos. 10-kilo jump there from his second attempt.
I see Sarah Lines over here on platform 4. Last squat, 182.5 kilos, 400 pounds over here. Looks great. That's a great call over there. Let's see what the judges say. 2 to 1. No lift.
Nicholas. Good walk out there for Nicholas on platform 2 here. Come on, Nicholas. Crowd is behind Nicholas there as he grinds it up. Let's see what the judges say there.
That squat looked deep to me on platform 2. Let's see, Julian.
3 white lights, our first out of 6 lifters to get their third attempt there on platform 2.
Undeniable. That's amazing.
Pretty big jump here from 245 kilos to 277.5 kilos here for Blaze Harrison.
Okay. Shout out to spotters and loaders on platform 3. Working really fast out there. Over here on platform 4, 2 to 1. Really great squat attempt there. That was 197.5 kilos, 435 pounds.
Elizabeth to take 232.5 kilos. As mentioned before, Elizabeth is a heavy hitter for that women's equipped 90 kg division. 2 to 1 there on platform 2 for Blaze. Good second attempt there for Elizabeth. This is what the judges say. 3 white lights. Monica, for her third attempt, taking 155 kilos there on platform 1. Monica is forecasted 6th place there, but I'm sure she's going to be looking to sneak into that podium, top 5 position throughout the meet. Last squat here on platform 2 for this first flight, 297.5 kilos for Ryder.
Come on, Ryder. Oh, yeah.
Nice grind there. Let's see what the judges say there.
Let's see. Come on, come on.
Unfortunately, no lift there for Ryder. As we move in straight into our second flight here.
Let's look over here on platform 4. We have Jacqueline from UTSA. Oh, looks great to me. Oh, she's smiling. I love that. 3 white lights. Beautiful. Great job there. Let's look at platform
212.5 kilos on platform 4 for Carly, retaking that.
Platform 3, we're retaking 170 kilos. No lift on platform 3.
John here on platform 2 to take 235 kilos for his opening attempt. Vanessa here very focused as she goes into platform 1 to take 160 kilos for her third and final attempt. Crowd's getting very loud here for these last attempts on platform 3 for Naomi, 175 kilos. Yeah, platform 4 here, who, speaking of, we mentioned Loggy earlier, who is a heavy hitter in that 100 kg division, is very hyped here as she has to take 225 kilos again for her third attempt in order to stay in the meet here and stay in contention for team points and an individual title.
Come on, Loggy, let's get this. Determined.
Good descent there.
Up.
Very speedy. Let's see what the judges say there. 3 white lights, and she's still in the meet here.
She's still in the meet. Love to see
unfortunately,
that.
good thing she did not. But if she was to bomb out there, that would have been a huge game changer for that division there, as she was expected to almost blow out the competition there. But staying in the meet, unfortunately, it is only her opener. So let's see how that translates onto the bench and deadlift segment.
Hey, it looked like an opener too over there, Julian.
Yeah.
I agree. Very strong lifter over there. Let's look on platform 3. No lift. On platform 4, we have Marcy over here, taking 507 pounds, 230 kilos. Uh-oh.
Platform 3 here, we're getting into our heaviest lifts there for as they're taking their third attempts. Carmen with a smile on her face as she's about to go into the bar there.
Good squat over here on platform 1, it looks like.
Very fast third attempt there.
Let's see what the judges say. Nice, undeniable. Nice. Back on platform 3 with Carmen, 2-1.
Lorena retaking 180 kilos for her third attempt on platform 3.
And so it looks like over here on platform 1, it looks like it's going to be a really tight battle with a bunch of girls who are pretty close in like their forecasted totals. We're going to see how things play out today as we go through bench and deadlifts. Oh yeah, so over here on platform 3 with Lorena, I love it whenever athletes go ahead and take the time to own their platform, take their time setting up.
I don't know what's going on there from platform 3 there. Judge told her to step off.
It looks like that was her thumb loops. So it looks like they were around her thumbs when she was trying to make contact with the bars, so she had to step off the platform to take them off. Okay.
No lift on platform 1.
Come on, Lorena, let's get this.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Kevin, since it is a very tight group of lifting here on the forecasted total, and speaking of one of them, Logan here to retake 185 kilos. She's forecasted second here. So these next 3 lifters are in battle for the top 3 spots on the podium. So very interesting as we go over to platform 1.
Let's take a look at this squat on platform 1. Okay. Nice.
Nice unrack there. Smooth walkout.
Nice. I agree. Let's see. Let's see.
Very high bar position there on her squat.
Yeah, I would define as a high bar, mid bar. Oh, nice.
Good grind.
Come on.
Let's see what the judges say there. Ooh, it looked like she might have walked back. Oh, no.
Oh, no, she's undeniable. No. Great squat. Great squat.
Audrey here also on platform 1. She is forecasted third as she's going to walk up and take 202.5 kilos. Only 2.5 key jump there from her second squat.
With the competition this close in terms of forecasted, every 2.5 kilos, 5 pounds.
Yeah, everything mattered. Arthur Emerson, bars loaded for him on platform 2, 287.5 kilos. Audrey walks out 202.5 kilos. Big grind. Unfortunately, just not there on the day for Audrey there on platform 1. Next, Grace to take 210 kilos. Grace here from Friends University is our heavy hitter of the women's 90 kg. She is forecasted to place first here today. Arthur Emerson, platform 2. A little difficult there for an opener. Unfortunately, 2-1 there. No lift. Grace here with our heaviest squat of the flight, 210 kilos. You can hear the crowd getting behind her here. Big, deep squat there. Unfortunately, not there on the day from Grace. Yeah. So those final 3 lifters there on platform 1 of that first flight, Logan was the only one to get her 3rd squat there of 185 kilos. That bumps her into our forecasted 1st place. So let's see how the bench and deadlift section play out there.
Good squat on platform 3.
Moving into our 2nd flight on platform 1, we have Brianna taking 120 kilos. Michaela here on platform 3 to take 202.5 kilos for her 3rd attempt. Millen's going to be looking for Kate Deal to have a good performance here to keep them on top of that podium, or top of the team standing here going into day 4. Quite a lot of bomb mounts on the equip section throughout our 3 days. That has really shooken up team standings too as well. Good opening attempt, K, to get on the board there.
Nice, nice. So Julian, why would you say like a lot of these lifters are equipped are kind of missing the lifts here today? Like,
yeah, so I've noticed throughout all 3 days it has been a depth issue. So I know with equipment it is a little bit harder to pick a weight that you can get down there with, but a weight that's not too heavy for you that you can't get it up. But unfortunately, a lot of lifters have just been unable to get past that hip crease section of it. So it has unfortunately led to quite a bit of bomb outs.
Do you think that's mostly because of the equipment itself? Do you think it's because it's just a national level competition?
I think a little bit of both. I think it's depending on how your prep goes. If you're having trouble, you know, it is hard to get down there. So it is just one of those things where it's kind of depending on how the day is and a little bit of strategy there. Unfortunately, not able to get his first attempt on platform 2, Alexander. Equipment, it's almost, you have to be almost perfect, you know. It's any slight mishap, any slight misgroup, you know, it could lead to either it being really slow or just not getting it at all. So it is a lot of patience when you're in that equipment and in those knee reps too.
Speaking of perfect, we're looking at Samantha over here on platform 3. It looks like she's already gotten 2 of her squats so far. Let's see if she gets this third. Let's see Samantha over here on platform 3.
Samantha, who is forecasted 5th place, she is looking to stay on that podium with this 3rd squat.
Oh, that looks good to me.
Looks good.
Up, up.
Good attempt there. Let's see what the
she's
judges
smiling. I love that, Julian.
Rightfully so. 3 white lights.
Unquestionable. Amazing.
Kennedy here on platform 3 to take 217.5 kilos. She is forecasted to get 2nd place here tonight, or this morning.
Okay. So she had missed this on the 2nd. We attempted it for the 3rd. Oh, she's walking out determined. Look at that.
She looks very determined. Midland is also going to be looking for her to do what she needs to do here today to make sure that she gets those team points to keep them on that top position in the team standings. Nice walkout from her there. Nice squat.
Up.
Good. Let's see what the judges say there. 2-1 on platform 3, Kennedy.
Good lift.
Aubrey here, who is forecasted to get 4th place, taking 230 kilos from Texas A&M University. They will also be looking for her there, as Texas A&M is a heavy hitter for the team points there. 5 key jump.
Over here on platform 4, we have Angela opened up with 240 kilos. That's over 500 pounds, 530 pounds over here on platform 4 for her first attempt.
Smiling as she walks up to the bar there with a Bible verse across her thighs there. I wonder what they wrote, or I wonder what they used to write that there.
Looks like a good squat to me on platform 4. Let's see what the judges say. 2-1. Really strong if you're able to open up, but 530 pounds is the first attempt, Julian.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion.
Yeah. Big brace there.
Looks really good with the brace.
Looks good. Big grind there.
Big grind. Let's see what the
judges
judges say.
Her teammates behind her. Let's see what the judges say.
Let's see what the judges say.
A little bit of a delay there. Unfortunately, no lift there on platform 3, 2-1.
So sad.
That does put Aubrey down to the 5th place position. They're still on the podium.
Yep.
And then for our heaviest squat here of the flight, Elizabeth, as we mentioned before, is our heavy hitter, taking 237.5 kilos, forecasted first place here.
Julian, you would say out here at Collegiate Nationals at this moment right now, everybody's going to be fighting for top 5.
Yeah, everybody wants to get on that top 5 podium position here. Big grind on platform 3. 3 white lights for Elizabeth as she runs off the platform.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and start first attempt squats on platform 3. Starting off with Ann Barnes.
337.5 kilos on platform 2 for Mitchell. 3 white lights there. And since it is our day 4, this is our, this is where you're going to see a lot of heavy squats today.
Yep. Like over here on platform 4, we see 265 kilos loaded up for a first attempt. And now over here on platform 4, we have Asha opening up with 272.5. That is 600 pounds for the audience.
Moving into our second attempt here on platform 2, John to take 245 kilos representing the University of Oregon. Very tight knee wrap there on platform 3, right only on that kneecap area.
So Julian, with that knee wrap style, would you prefer something that covered up the entirety of the leg a little bit more, or do you actually prefer just that kneecap?
I prefer a little bit to cover a little bit more on top. I prefer what we call a 4-up. So I like to cover a little bit more of the knee.
Okay. I know a lot of lifters who do only like the kneecap. I personally myself also like the 4-up.
Yeah.
Or in my case, I like to do 4 down.
Yeah. I just feel like with that tight knee wrap really on the kneecap, you do are vulnerable to having your little bit of a knee exposure, like top of the kneecap, bottom of the knee. You know, I just feel like it's safer if you just go up a little bit more, and I just feel more confident when I get under the bar.
It's a cure, you know.
Yeah. Mitchell here seems to agree with me as he goes to 250 kilos as his knee wraps pretty much cover a little bit more over that kneecap there.
Taking his time to get his back tight.
Carly on platform 1. From Midland, 165 kilos. She is forecasted to get 5th place there.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, Midland seems to be our heavy hitters across all 4 divisions, and men's and women's. So
yeah, no, Julian, Midland's been on top of it this week.
Yeah,
they've been putting in attempts fast, watching all the forecasted, handling multiple lifters this weekend. They've been doing great. So Gabriella on platform 3. Looks like a really good walkout over here. Oh, and that's deep. That's deep on platform 3.
Fast opener there for Kinsley on platform 1, 167.5 kilos.
I'm checking out Grayson over here on platform 2. Second attempt of 561 pounds, 255 kilos. Really controlled on that squat.
Very fast attempt on platform 2. 255 kilos there. Good lift. Good attempt there on platform 1, Camille.
And so Julian, today I feel like a lot of these equipped squatters, it's been a mix of some of them kind of like going down fast, some of them coming down nice controlled, tempoed.
Yeah.
Do you have any input about that?
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of it depends on like the reps and just the type of lifter you are. I personally did have a lot of issues, going down a little bit too slow, not getting enough pop from those knee wraps. So some people will go down, descend a little faster to try to just get as much spring as they can from those knee wraps. But some people also, you'll see, have like a more tempoed, slow descent, just to try to control that weight. Janessa there, 182.5 kilos, a very fast opening attempt. You can hear Midland behind her there.
Let's see.
3
Great
white
lift.
lights.
Great lift.
Tia Badger here on platform 1. One of our commentators for our earlier days here. Good opening attempt on 180 kilos.
Yeah, I had met her yesterday, actually.
Yeah. I actually worked with her on day 1, so good
Nice.
to see her out there.
Nice.
Arthur Emerson retaking 287.5 kilos. Representing UTSA there. Arthur very focused as he comes out for platform 2 here. Yeah, I know UTSA is going to be looking for Arthur to try to mix up points here, to try to get in that top 5, maybe even top 3 with later equipped lifters coming out here today. 3 white lights for Arthur Emerson as he's on the board here.
And so, Julian, with the team scoring that you've been mentioning today, how does that kind of work for the audience that's watching at home?
Yeah, so, I mean, since today is our final day of lifting, teams can only have so many people on the team scoring rosters, so everybody here today is very valuable to, that team scoring, especially those who are in tight runnings for those top 3 team standings here today. I know UTSA here is going to be looking for those final 3 equipped lifters to try to get points up there to get into the top 5, maybe even top 3 there.
That looks like a good squat to me on platform 1. Good lift. On platform 4, looks like we're reattempting 205. Up, up, up. Looks good to me on platform 4. Let's see what the judges say.
Gabriel here retaking 295 kilos. A little shaky of a walk out there. With the sunglasses and the bandana, I'm liking that look over there.
Like I said before, Julian, you have to love it whenever these athletes come out onto the platform and you just decide to own the moment.
Fortunately, no lift there. But yeah, I mean, it is a lot of personality out there that you'll see. Some people rocking very bright colored singlets, knee wraps, and others just staying very casual there.
Speaking of, I see Ashton over here in the all-white singlet.
Yeah, earlier, I remember day 1, we saw some mismatching knee sleeves there. So it's very cool looks out there that you'll see, lifters being able to, I love that lifters are able to show their personality out there.
Yeah, personally myself, whenever I compete, I always try to wear a black shoe and a white shoe mixed match.
There? Yeah, there you go.
You gotta stand out.
You look good, you lift good, right?
Exactly.
Cade Deal coming out on platform 2, taking 300 kilos. As I mentioned before, Cade is very valuable here to make sure that they're almost undeniable in that team standings there on the equipped side. Nice attempt on platform 1 for Alexis. 3 white bars.
Looks like we're getting crazy over here on platform 2.
302.5 kilos for Joshua. You know, the Raging Cajuns has brought out their team. You know, it seems like every single day that they're out there for every single one of them, being loud for them.
Hey, I'm here for them too.
Yeah, I love the energy that they bring out there. You can hear it.
666 pounds on platform 2.
Nice steady walk out there too.
Oh yeah, Joshua over here on platform 2. Oh, he looks so strong to me. A little bit of shake at the top.
See what the judges say there. 3 white lights.
I agree with it. I agree with it.
Giselle on platform 3, 230 kilos from Midland University.
507 pounds as an opener, and it's moving that good. Let's see.
Giselle is one of the heavy hitters there for the 100 kg there. She is forecasted first place, so very strong there.
Really strong. I'm looking at Lainey over here on platform 1. She's retaking 155 kilos. She needs this to stay on the board. Looks good to me. Let's see what my judges say over there. Good. Same thing on platform 4. I see Angela with 240 kilos, 530 pounds. Come on, Angela. Take your time. Oh, so strong over there on platform 4. Let's see what the judges say. Good lift. Now she's in the meet.
Lainey here to take 255 kilos on platform 4.
That's 561 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, and she looks determined for it, too.
Yeah, and she is scheduled to get on the top 3 on the podium there. Forecasted 3rd place right now. Good grab there by the spotters on platform 3.
Shout out the spotters and loaders on platform 3.
Lainey with a pink glittery belt.
How did that squat look to you, Julian?
Looked pretty fast for a second attempt there. That is, unfortunately, no lift on platform 4.
With that squat on platform 4, it looked a little high to me, but the strength's definitely there.
On platform 2 here, we have Rowan representing the University of Texas at Austin. He is one of our heavy hitters today, as he is forecasted to get 2nd place. Yeah. On platform 4 here, we have Aisha from Blue Mountain Cross University, taking 272.5 kilos again. Really needs this to stay in the meet here. She is forecasted to get 2nd, so she needs to get on the board here with this squat. Good grind there. Let's see what the judges say.
It looks good to me.
It's good to me as well. Let's see if the judges agree. And they do, 2-1.
Yes.
That is a tie PR for her there on her 2nd attempt. Well, it would have been her opener, but
yeah,
she did retake it to make sure she's still on the board there.
I mean, it's the most she's ever done, so
yeah.
I mean, she's got room for more.
Platform 2 here, we have Mitchell with the heaviest squat for our 2nd attempts here. He is forecasted to win this battle here today.
He has 352.5 kilos. That's about 775 pounds.
Carson also with the heaviest lift for our 2nd attempts on platform 4 here. From Midland University. She is scheduled to get second place. Good attempt there.
Looks good to me.
Unfortunately, no lift there for Carson.
Judges on the side said no lift.
Janisa, 192.5 kilos on platform 3.
Open on platform 3. Her opener looked really strong. Second looked strong. Still has some room there.
Crowd gets loud from Mitchell here on platform 2.
Let's give Mitchell some love here.
Retaking 250 kilos.
So one thing I like Mitchell over here is that he really takes his time to get his back tight on the squat. I think that's a significant game changer for a lot of lifters. To go ahead and take their time. Walkout looks good. Come on, lock out your knees. Nice and controlled.
Yeah, slow descent there. Grind there. Unfortunately, just not there on the day on platform 2.
So close.
Just a little, got stuck at that sticking point there.
I see a grind on platform 4.
Or big grind.
I see a grind on platform 4.
Let's see what the judges say
wow.
there. Way to stay with it there on platform 4. See what the judges say. Unfortunately, no lift there. 2-1. John taking 255 kilos for his third attempt here on platform 2.
So, Julian, how many times have you competed equipped, by the way?
This would have been my first meet, actually. But I did do 1 year in THSPA in high school, so.
How hard was it for you to get the squat suit after further attempt squats? Was it easy? Was it hard? Are these suits easy to get on?
It was a team effort, I'll say that. It's almost 30 minutes just to get that suit on. Badger here on platform 1, taking 190 kilos. Okay.
Come on, Badger.
Like the look in the hair there. Up. Good second there for her on platform 1.
You can't even tell that she was working this whole week. She still got room to jump.
Yeah. Trinity retaking 202.5 kilos on platform 4.
Keeping eyes on platform 4 right now.
Good grind. Good attempt there on platform 2. 265 kilos. 3 white lights.
Up.
Fortunately, no lift down platform 4. Zakia here on platform 4, taking 215 kilos for her third attempt. This is her final squat, and she hasn't gotten a squat yet here today, so she really needs this in order to stay in the meet here. Electing to go up 10 pounds anyway, or 10 kilos anyway, I apologize. Okay. Crowd seems to get behind her here.
Yeah, no, I'm behind her too. No, like I mentioned earlier, without an open on the board, taking the 10-kilo jump.
Big grind on platform 2, Braden.
It's definitely a strategy over
there. Aaliyah taking our final squat of the second attempts here. Taking 205 kilos. She is forecasted first place here today. Zakia, fast squat to see what the judges say. 2-1, and she is on the board.
She is in the meet.
Arthur Emerson to take 295 kilos for his third and final attempt here for squat on platform 2. Arthur very focused here as he gets under the bar.
So, Julian, let me know. I feel like I've seen Arthur a lot this week.
Fortunately, no lift there for Arthur. Yeah, so he is the president of UTSA Powerlifting. So, you know, he has been here all day, every day for all 3 days, you know, pretty much just being there for his team, helping handle and, you know, being in the back for them. Big squat there on platform 4. Gabriel here, retaking 295 kilos in order to stay in the meet here. Unsuccessful on his first 2 attempts here, so he's going to be looking to get on the board here with this squat. Still rocking that sunglasses. Good descent there.
Looks good to me.
Looks
Looks
good.
good to me.
Let's see what the judges say.
Looks like he might jump the rack command. Let's see.
And you are correct. Unfortunately, Gabriel will not be able to put a total on the meet here today. He is still able to go out there and do the bench and deadlift, but just will not be able to record a total. Giselle on platform 3, good squat. See what the judges say there. Tell you why I liked.
She still got room to jump on that, too. She's looking pretty good. And we're moving to further attempts on platform 3. Shout out to the spotters and loaders on that platform.
Yeah. Okay, deal to take 305 kilos on platform 2 here. Forecasted 6th place, but I'm sure he's going to be looking to get into that top 5 position.
With how I see Midland today, they're definitely going to be fighting for Cade to be in the top 5 at least. Come on, Cade, you got
Especially
this.
since it is day 4 here. All these third attempts really do matter here across all 4 platforms.
Yes,
everyone's going to be, you know, grabbing each kilo that they can here.
Come on, Cade. Get that back tight. You could do
Very
this.
fast descent there.
Up.
Big grind.
Up. Oh.
Good grind there on platform 2 here. Let's see what the judges can say about it. I believe it should be a good lift. Unfortunately, it is not. 2-1 there.
I thought I saw a little bit of downward motion. Still a great lift.
Platform 4 here, we have 22.5 kilos.
And
Good
it
third
looked
attempt
easy.
as she
Smile.
smirks there.
Yes.
2-1, and she knows that that's going to be a good lift. Kendall here on platform 1, taking 157.5 kilos.
Let's see what the judges say. That didn't look like a further attempt to me.
Joshua here, you can hear his team behind him for 307.5 kilos on platform 2 here.
Where's Joshua forecasted right now?
He is forecasted to get 3rd place. So he is going to need this squat if he wants to stay in that position. Nice walk out there.
Come on, Josh. Nice.
Fights it. Very speedy 3rd attempt there on platform 2.
I think that looked better than the 2nd attempt. I remember him squatting.
A lot of emotion there.
Oh, dang. Josh
Love
had
to
so
see
much
that.
more. He had so much more. I'm checking out platform 4 right now. Let's see what's going on. We attempt at 237.5. Looks deep.
Alexander taking 310 kilos here on platform 2. A lot of hype here on platform 1. Nada here. She is forecasted 1st place here. Deep squat.
You can hear
Good
the
grind. You can hear her teammates behind her.
I can hear the love from over here from the commentary. Let's see.
Unfortunately, no lift there. 2-1. Platform 4, we have Laney, forecasted 3rd place here today, taking 255 kilos retaking 255 kilos for her final squat. Yeah. Looks good there on Deb. Let's see what the judges say. Pretty good.
Looks like she really took her time to make sure she hit it.
Unfortunately, the judges do not agree. 2 red lights. Keelan here on platform 2 with 330 kilos. He is forecasted to get in that on the podium there to get 4th place. Let's see.
He needs this so far for 4th. Up.
Good third. Good grind there.
Nice. With that one, I thought he dive bombed in the suit for a little bit, but no, he utilized
2-1.
it.
Gino here on platform 3 holding the Midland University sign there for it is a good lift. Another Midland University athlete on platform 4, Angelina, taking 260 kilos.
You just got to appreciate Gino and the spotters and loaders out here, making Nationals a great event. Fun for all the lifters out here. For Angelina, a little bit of a shaky walkout.
Yeah, a little shaky there. 260 kilos on her back. She is forecasted 3rd place here today. She's going to be looking to get this 3rd squat here.
Looks deep
Looks
to me.
deep to me. Let's see what the judges say. Good, pretty fast for a 3rd. Unfortunately, no lift there, caught on depth. Hannah here on platform 1, taking 182.5 kilos.
Okay, and it looks like she got a replaced command.
With 30 seconds left. Oh, I believe, was there a misload there?
I don't believe so. It was a misload. They should restore. Oh, it was because they restored the timer.
Misload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hannah is going to be platform 2 here. We have Rowan representing UT Austin to take 345 kilos. Big squat there. He, like mentioned earlier, he is forecasted to get 2nd place here. He's going to be looking to get that. Nice steady walk out there too. Looks deep. Up. Good 3rd attempt there. Let's see what the judges say. 2 wide lights as he shows good emotion there as he walks off the platform.
Might be a little bit bold to say, but I think he had about 7.5 more kilos on there. You know, I'm just saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Mitchell retaking 352.5 kilos here on platform 2. He is going to be our heaviest squat.
Okay, so now Carly's up here finally doing her squat attempt. Come on. You can do this. Don't let a misload stop you.
She's been on that platform for a while now.
She's determined.
Good deep squat, unfortunately just not there on the day. Mitchell, as mentioned before, retaking 352.5 kilos, heaviest squat of the session here on platform 2. This is an all-time PR for him. His previous squat PR is 345. Good walk out there.
Let's see if he can get it. 7.5 kilo PR.
Looks good. Let's see what the judges say.
Looked a little high to me, but we see.
And they agree. Unfortunately, 3 red lights as platform 2 will be moving on to that bench segment.
So where is he forecasted right now after that squat?
After that squat, he is going to be forecasted. He moved down to 2nd place there with Rowan taking that forecasted 1st place position.
So that's what we're talking about here with all these attempts. Everything's going to be a tight battle.
Katie here, big grind on platform 3, University of Texas at Austin. 205 kilos, 2-1.
Been seeing a lot of University of Texas at Austin people out here today.
Good grind there for McKendry on platform 1, Hannah.
Nice.
Platform 3 here.
Yeah. And over
Lane here to take 220 kilos again for his 3rd attempt. He needs to sustain the meet here. Lane, who is forecasted 2nd place.
Come on, Lane.
You can hear her teammates getting behind her here.
And you can see Lane's coach over there in the corner cheering. Come on, Lane. You got everybody behind you right now. We want you to get
walk
this.
out there. Come on, Lane. To stay in the meet here, she is going to need this squat. Slow descent.
Looks
very
good to
fast.
me. Looks good to me.
Might be a little high there. Oh, 2-1. Good lift there. She is now on the board. Platform 1 here. Camille taking 182.5 kilos. Platform 3 here, Aline to take 235 kilos. She is forecast to get in that podium position in 5th place here. A&M's going to be looking for her to score big here today. Tia Badger here, awaiting 197.5 kilos for her third squat. She is forecasted second place here, so she's going to be looking to get these 7.5 kilos added to her total.
And we've already talked about this, where you're competing for first and second. Every attempt is going to count.
A lot of hype going into platform 3 here as well. Giselle, 250 kilos from Midland University.
2 for 2 so far. Let's make this last one count. This is 550 pounds.
That is the final squat of that platform. She is forecasted first place. 2 big squats going on. Gets the squat command on platform 1. Looks good. Unfortunately, just not there on the day. Good attempt there. Good walk out here on platform 3. Giselle, 250 kilos. Good attempt on platform 3.
It
Let's see
looked
what
high
the
to me
judges
on
say.
platform 3. It looked high to me. Let's see what the judges say. 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
I love when I'm wrong.
Yeah, so that will conclude our squat segment here today of session 1, and we'll be back shortly after a small break. platform 4 to the viewers watching at home.
We have Miss Johnson over here on their first attempt to open up the flight.
Taking 67.5 kilos.
Doing 67.5 kilos.
Yeah, so now that we are moving on to our bench segment, what are the things that the judges are looking for and the viewers at home can be watching out for?
Okay, and so a couple of things that we do have to look out for, which, speaking of, it's happening over here.
Yeah, we do have a replace command there. Oh, it seems to be an issue with the blocks that the lifters are able to use.
Yeah. It looks like they just had to kind of screw in the bench a little bit because it looks like it might have picked up a little bit on the lift off.
Yeah. So kind of talk about what infractions there are, what each color means if they see that on the board.
Okay, and so in competition, a couple of things that we're looking for. Some of the squat is that we're looking for the commands, and bench press, there's going to be the start, press, rack. In my opinion, I think bench press is usually the lift that has the most execution errors just because of those commands. And then as the audience can see, platform 4, 2, 3, 1, all the commands are going to be different just because we do have different judges.
Yeah.
Another thing to keep eye of is that your feet have to remain flat. They could slide on the platform, but you have to maintain contact. If your foot slips, if your heel picks up, infraction. Butt comes up, infraction. Fingers have to stay around the bar, actually. You can't take a thumbless grip, a suicide grip on bench. And it also, has to go up in a concise pattern if you see any downward motion, which is easy to do on bench press, just because it requires sometimes a lot of technique, a lot of muscle mass. Those could all be reasons why you get called.
Yeah. And you'll see, these two side judges here have their hand up until the lifter's feet and butt are stable. They'll give that head judge the command that the lifter is ready to go.
Yep. And even after the side judges say, hey, ready to go, the head judge could still take a moment to go ahead.
Yeah, and they can also go down with, correct me if I'm wrong, they can also go down if only one side judge puts their hand down, correct? They can go 2 to 1.
Yep. It's really hard for a side judge to be able to see the opposite hip.
Yeah.
As a judge, it's pretty easy to see the opposite foot pick up, though. So a lot of things that can be seen by judges on bench press.
You are going to see, a lot of different grip variations, hand placements, too. You are going to see some people go very wide to the rings there, or some people very close grip.
Yep.
So far, all our openers have been successful on platform 4 here.
Which is, as a coach, I always love to see that.
Yeah, as a lifter as well, you want to be able to just go out there, get your first attempts, to have that peace of mind that you're on the board.
Yep. And for all the lifters that have competed this weekend or are competing right now, you deserve to be here. So now we'll open it with 75 keys. That's going to be the red plate and the comp collar, which is always great to see. So Julian, what I've been noticing so far is that some lifters have been getting assistance with taking out some bar, and Nyla over here, she didn't.
Yeah, some lifters will have that spotter give them a lift off. Some will opt to just do it themselves. It's a lot of just preference. I personally like a lift off. Some people are very specific on how they have their lift offs, and some people, like you mentioned, just won't get one at all.
Okay, and then who do you ask for the lift off in these competitions?
Yeah, so you're going to see here on platform 4, they do designate a lift off man, as you see here. They'll usually come up to you, ask you, hey, do you want a lift off? If you tell them yes, you tell them how you want it. It's usually nothing very specific.
Oh, so they designate it?
Yeah, so it is a designated lifter or handoff man.
Oh, dang! Whenever I have my lifters go, I just tell them to point out the one that looks like the nicest to give them the lift off.
Yeah,
I guess not.
Platform 3 here, we begin our bench segment as well. Maggie taking 55 kilos.
Come on, Maggie. I just noticed with Maggie's
back to action as well on platform 2 here on our bench segment. 130 kilos for Varel, University of Oregon.
So I noticed with Maggie, it said guest for her.
Yeah, so could you explain, why that may be for the lifter at home?
My biggest idea here is that since it is national, since everybody is assigned the platforms and flights, it's very important to meet your weight class, and typically maybe within the month of the competition, they do send out an email you either have this opportunity now maybe to change your weight class, or if you show up and you miss weight, you will have to be placed into guest lifter.
And that seems to be the case for some lifters, all 4 days, unfortunately they haven't been able to meet weight, and that is a thing too that goes into the scoring
Yeah.
part of it. They are able to complete the lift, but they will be unable to score points for their team.
And for the audience that, obviously understands about losing weight, a lot of these lifters are coming in to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And so, with the travel, the inability to, like, eat normal food, trying to, like, do all types of things to make weight, that could be difficult to do.
What? Platform 1, we are going to begin action shortly for bench in about 40 seconds with Vanessa. Yeah, so as you mentioned before, weight cuts, I believe they play a huge part of how a lifter performs on the day.
Yeah.
And especially how they recomp right after, weighing in, what they eat, what they drink, electrolytes, stuff like that, it really does play a part of how a lifter performs on the day.
Yeah.
And sometimes lifters do make pretty bad weight cuts or pretty big weight cuts, which can affect performance.
Yeah. Funny thing, I usually will help my lifters with weight cut unless it's way too much, not just tell them to manage it themselves. A gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds, and so if a lifter wants to lose 10 or more, I'm gonna advise like, hey, let's make this make sense.
Yeah. Speaking of electrolytes here, we want to one of our sponsors here today is Element.
Yeah.
They have provided a lot of the athletes with electrolyte drink mix here. So I personally tried it. I think there's a lemon lime one, if I'm not mistaken. It is pretty good. I do love having electrolytes, especially like we mentioned before. Like after you weigh in, it is good to get those electrolytes in you as well.
Yeah. With the 2-hour period that you have after weighing in, to be able to transition onto platform and start being able to do your attempts, I always recommend 2 free Element packets to all my athletes.
Yeah.
Maybe the week before the meet, depending on how many athletes I have, we will order the whole box and obviously provide them out.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend Element.
Vanessa here to open up the flight on platform 1. Very wide grip there. Good attempt.
And so, Julian, with kind of like the previous squats that we've seen, we know that some people have used equipment. Is there going to be equipment here for bench?
Yeah, there is. So, you're going to see the equippers do have the option to wear what's called a bench shirt, which I believe out of all 3, equipment that you could wear for the meet, bench will be one of those more technical ones that you'll see. You're going to see a lot of lifters really stretching that bench shirt to get down there and touch that chest.
And shout out to Wesley on Platform 3 for making sure that all the lifters have the right bench blocks.
Yeah.
He's doing so great this week.
Platform 4 here, we do have Elizabeth walking up to take 95 kilos. As mentioned before, Elizabeth is forecasted to get in that top 5 podium position here. So she's going to be looking to get every kilo that she can on the bench as well.
Okay.
Nicholas Holt here with that bench shirt that we just talked about on platform 2 here, taking 150 kilos for his opener. Really getting down there.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no lift there, and that is something that you will see with that bench shirt. It is a very technical shirt, and if you're not unable to, use it correctly or just you groove it a little bit, you may not be able to get that lift, or it's just a very big misgroove.
It looks like on that attempt, it looks like he kind of like collapsed.
Yeah.
Do you think that was something that he intended to do? Do you think that might have been the bench shirt?
Yeah, I believe so. And it's like you said, you really just have to understand that shirt. You're going to see a lot of times in prep, people will get in that shirt earlier than they get in the squat and deadlift suit. Ryder Cook here to take 170 kilos on platform 2. Platform 4 here, we have Jacqueline Fly, who is, like I mentioned before, forecasted 3rd place. So we'll see how she does on this bench segment here, opening with 97.5 kilos.
So over there on platform 2, opening up with 375 pounds. Let's see how Ryder over here does.
Good attempt on platform 4 for Jacqueline. Really stretching that shirt there on platform 2.
Nice.
Solid attempt there on platform 2. Ryder, he was on the board.
And Julian, what did you mean, like, stretch the shirt?
Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of times, sometimes, you may even see it as well today, with the shirt, lifters will lift their head up to really get down there and stretch that shirt. And what I mean by that is get to that chest position, get to any surface of the chest area, you know, to be able to touch the bar to that chest. Laggy here on platform 4 with the heaviest bench opener of 120 kilos. She is forecasted first place. Very fast attempt.
Nice, nice.
Should be 3 white lights. Judges agree.
So that was 120 kilos and 265 pounds.
They're very fast to get to those second attempts there. 130 on platform 4. As well on platform 2. With Blaze Harris coming out for 135 kilos, representing the University of Oklahoma. Slight advantage having the meet in his backyard almost.
Yeah, you know, I would go ahead and just mention, Julian, that, you know, every year Nationals is held in a different place, and so there's a lot of things that you could do in your control in order to try to win it, and there's a lot of things that are outside your control, like location.
Yeah. So it must be nice for, you know, the people who are in Oklahoma. You know, it's just a slight drive. You know, a lot of other teams, you know, either flew or had a very long drive to get here.
Yeah, you know, we're both from Texas, so I'm from Arlington, and Collegiate Nats was out there 2 years ago, and so it was nice being able to drive 15 minutes to the convention
to the venue, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're here taking 72.5 kilos on platform 4. Yeah, do you believe that, like, travel has an impact on how these lifters perform?
I believe so, especially in the equipped division. I feel like with a lot of these suits that have to almost fit perfect because there's a small room for error.
Yeah.
You not being at your correct body weight, not sleeping correctly, could all play major factors into how you perform. Yeah. Like, even for me right now, like, I didn't drive to Oklahoma, despite the fact that I'm in Texas. And so it's been just hard for me to get place to place just to be able to eat after these competitions.
I feel like if anybody, you know, had effect from the drive, I'd probably say the day ones, you know, having to get that drive and then going to perform the next day.
Exactly.
I believe these guys here on day 4 had a good amount of time to rest, as Nicholas takes 135 kilos on platform 2 for a good attempt.
Shout out Ahmed, though, for keeping me hydrated. And sour strips, because I've been eating them this whole week.
Yeah, Sour Strips is one of our sponsors here today as well. They have been handing these out to the lifters and, you know, the crew back here in the production room, so that's very nice of them. Are you a fan of eating sour strips during training? I know a bunch of, you know, training at TSS, you know, a good amount of athletes there also chew on those as they practice.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of all the flavors. I would say my favorite one is probably the strawberry. It tastes like strawberry Fanta. I've also heard a lot of great things about raspberry lemonade.
Lorena here on platform 3, taking 100 kilos.
Okay, and for the audience, 100 kilos is 220 pounds.
You can see Gino there as well.
Looks good to me. Let's see what the judges say. Oh, okay.
Did you see anything wrong there on platform 3?
Platform 3, that's yellow cards.
So I actually did not see anything wrong there. So, but I mean, maybe it could have just been she missed a call, a command or something.
It's very possible her feet had came up because the head judge is able to go ahead and see that looking forward. Maybe her heels picked up.
Platform 3, JC, as we mentioned before, you know, athletes will explain how they like their liftoffs. It's usually nothing too crazy, you know, usually just like a on 3 or, you know, I'll nod my head. Some people are a little bit more complex in how they like it.
Okay, that makes sense. You know, for all the people in the audience watching, sometimes you have to ask a stranger for a spot, so you have to really take the time to explain, and that's what all these athletes have to do here today.
Yeah. Burrell there on platform 2 with a good second attempt, 137.5 kilos. No wrist straps, though. Are you a no wrist straps bencher yourself?
I noticed myself that my bench technique stays about the same, but the wrist wraps give me a little bit of security.
Yeah.
With a lot of these lifters, we are noticing like variations and like no wrist wraps, shoes.
I remember day 1, some girl had her left wrist strap go out on her mid bench, so kind of interesting there.
Did she get that bench?
She did get that bench.
Oh no, then she didn't need them.
Yeah, she did not need them.
Did not need them.
We have, I believe, a timeout here on platform 1. Grace did not come out for her first lift, so we're going to move on to Rachel Thomas.
And so then, Julian, if somebody doesn't come out for the lift, what happens now?
Yeah, so that goes as a missed attempt. So either could have been an issue in the back there, you know, just completely mistiming it or not, you know, paying attention to that lifting cast. Michaela here, about to groove in to take 107.5 kilos for her opening attempt on platform 3 here.
And then back to Grace on platform 1. She didn't come out for her 85 kg opener, and then she elected to go up to 90. See how that goes later?
Yeah, more than likely, it's just they completely just missed that they were up there, so they just moved up anyway.
I think I heard a story this week about how this girl went to the bathroom when she was supposed to do her first attempt squat.
Really?
And so her coach, her handler or whatever, elected for her to take her second, try to have her do her first attempt in the warm-up room, and couldn't get her to do it. And then when she finally did it in the warm-up room, she had missed her second because she timed out on that one too. So management's
very unfortunate. Yeah, very
management's
unfortunate.
really important, even at the national level.
Yeah.
Shout out TSS though. We have
Platform 1. We have is that a Japanese group? I say on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. And so when Julian went ahead and said Japanese grip, it refers to kind of like the rider grip, internal rotation of the hands, and almost like a triangle pattern. That's really popular in Japanese style world lifters. Bryce, now I have to explain Japanese, bulldog, everything.
Nicholas retaking 150 kilos. You know, we saw his, you know, it seemed like to be a slight equipped issue there. Very fast descent.
Up.
Unfortunately, a no lift again there on platform 2. So he's more than likely going to retake 150 kilos to try to stay in the meet here. Logan, fast attempt on platform 1, 87.5 kilos for her opening attempt.
As a reminder, you could retake or you could always go up after a missed lift.
Kennedy with the heaviest second bench here on platform, or opening attempt here, I apologize, on platform 3, taking 140 kilos.
You said this is the second heaviest at 308, 140 kilos? What's the heaviest?
No, this is the heaviest.
This is the heaviest.
Sorry about that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, 140 kilos. As mentioned before, Kennedy is in the running for a top 3 position.
Hey, that's how much I'm benching out there. Let's go, Kennedy.
Yeah, so right now she is in forecasted second place here. Platform 2, we have Julian from University of Texas at Austin taking 150 kilos. Elizabeth also retaking 95 kilos on platform 4 here. Good opener for Kennedy there on platform 3. She should be in the meet here, and she's still in it. 3 white lights. Ryder Cook, 175 kilos. He's about to walk out to take down platform 2.
Looks like with Elizabeth's first bench attempt that she had all yellow cards. So let's see how she does on this one.
Yeah, Ryder Cook taking the heaviest bench of the second attempts here on platform 2, 175 kilos. He is trying to stay in that top 10 position here.
Come on, Elizabeth. Looks good to me. Let's see what the judges say.
And she's in the meet. Platform,
she's in the
on
meet.
platform 4.
I love to see it.
Yeah, I love to see it.
Come on, Ryder.
Ryder.
Nice touch.
Nice touch. Good attempt there on platform 2. I love to see these big benches, especially here on day 4. Maggie taking...
Good bench for Vanessa on platform 1. 60 kilos, that's 132.
Aubrey here, about to groove in to take 72.5 kilos on platform 3.
Okay, and on platform 4, it looks like Jacqueline's taking time to really just drive her lift off.
Yeah, taking 105 kilos for her second attempt.
You know, it's like what I always say, Julian. Athletes really have to make sure that they get that 1 minute on a timer and make every second count.
Yeah.
You really have to own it. Especially because for a lot of these lifters, how long is a prep usually?
Like for equipment or just overall in general?
I would just say for most lifters, you would say it's at least 8 weeks. Could extend out to about 16, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know for like a lot of the UTSA athletes, prep was about almost 6 to 4 weeks. You know, just depending on the athlete and that coach. You know,
Okay, 6 to 4.
yeah,
And so, you know, you have to go ahead and make sure that every week that you dedicate towards today counts with that 1 minute that you have on the clock.
yeah. Laggy here, 127.5 kilos, heaviest second attempt here on platform 4.
Nice. So, looks like she's doing it. No shirt.
Yeah.
127.5 is going to be 282 pounds for the audience.
Freedom units, as some people may say.
Yeah.
Destiny retaking 77.5 kilos on platform 3. 3 wide lights. Good attempt there.
Funny story about freedom units. So, and kind of like the score tables behind the platforms where you put in your second and third attempts. We do have like little charts out just for people to be able to convert. I was working score table this week, you know, being able to put in attempts. And so whenever people had difficulties finding the attempt they wanted, I just let them know like, hey, freedom units, kilos, I kind of speak both.
Yeah, you know, some teams here or some people out here have not really been able to train on kilo plates, so some do use pounds. So it is a little bit of a, what should I say, a game changer when you have to go to kilos at a meet.
Yeah.
So.
What's funny is just because I was working score table, I told people the conversion, they just trusted it. And I was like, no, look at the chart. Make sure that I'm right. Like, you know, somebody's like 573 pounds. I'm like 260 kilos. They write it. I'm like, hey, check. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things today.
Platform 2 here as they move on to third attempts.
Okay.
4 lifters here to take 140 kilos for third attempt. You know.
Platform 3, let's see if it's good. She needed this to...
Unfortunately, no lift there. She's going to try to come out again to stay in the meet here.
Okay.
Kind of funny here. On platform 2, we have 4 lifters taking 140 kilos for their third bench.
Okay. And so when the attempts are the same, you know, like 140 kilos, because it looks like Laws, Axel, Varial, and Evan all did it, how does that determine the order?
You know, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's lot number.
You're right, it is lot number. I was just explaining this to somebody yesterday, but for deadlifts. So I guess it applies to bench and squat.
So far, everybody's good on platform 2 for their third attempts. Looks like they're on platform 4. We are also moving on to third attempts as well. 80 kilos for Annalise here, representing UTSA on platform 4.
She's taking a really, really good approach towards being able to set herself up.
Good third there on platform 4. Should be 3 white lights. And
So
judges agree?
So I know it's on platform 4. Annalise, she took some time to almost like push onto her back. What does that do, actually?
You know, it could just create a lot of just tension for the lifter there, you know, to be able to, you know, a lot of back tension is really good for that press.
Yeah.
$142.5 kilos here for Cedric on platform 2. Good grind there.
It looked good to me. I didn't see any downward motion. Let's see what the judges say.
Unfortunately, 2 white lights. It is called for downward motion there.
Okay. Bench is one of those weird ones, you know. Downward motion is a thing, but sometimes it goes back and forth, and that's legal.
Yeah, I believe bench is probably one of the most technical lifts.
Yep.
Or the most technical lift, I should say.
Really? Also, you know, what we talked about with weight cuts earlier is that, you know, obviously with squats, that one could also be kind of crazy just because, like, people are still recovering from weight cuts if they perform it. Bench, you usually come back a little bit.
Yeah.
I see deadlift is probably the easiest to execute once your body weight gets a little bit more stable.
I agree.
We'll see today.
Macy here on platform 4, taking 87.5 kilos for her final attempt. She is forecasted 5th place, so she's going to be looking for these 2.5 extra kilos for that total.
So Macy's using wrist wraps over here for bench, but remember, she didn't use knee sleeves for squat. She's just different.
Good catch there. Unfortunately, no lift there on platform 4, just not there on the day. Nicholas Holt to stay in the meet here on platform 2, retaking 150 kilos.
Okay. So Julian, did you happen to remember what happened on his first and his second?
It seems to be just, it might just be an issue with the shirt there. I don't believe it's much of a strength issue. It just seems to be more of like a technical issue there here. So we're going to be watching platform 2 here to see Nicholas hopefully stay in the meet here.
And then platform 3 is a similar situation. Opened at 100, went up to 105.
Stretch that shirt there. She gets it up pretty fast for a second. See what the judges say. They agree.
Nice. Good call on platform 3. Let's watch over here at platform 2. Come on, Nicholas. Lift off looks good.
That left wrist strap looks like it came down a little bit. More of a controlled descent on this third attempt.
Yeah, that left wrist wrap is not even on his wrist anymore.
He is grinding, fighting for that third attempt. Unfortunately, a no lift there, so he is unfortunately not going to be able to put a total today. Grace here to take 90 kilos after missing 85 kilos here on platform 1. Platform 4 here, we are moving on to the heavier benches here, third attempts. Sarah here she is looking to stay in the top 10 position here. Good lift on platform 3. Big grind on platform 4. Let's see what the judges say. I think I saw a little bit of up and down movement there, and the judges see it as well.
Probably mega nitpicky for myself as a ref, but I also saw Sarah's right foot pick up a little bit.
JC here from Midland, 107.5 kilos on platform 3. Right now she is forecasted 6th place here, but I'm sure she's going to be looking to try to sneak into that podium.
Like we mentioned before, every attempt out here is going to count towards if you top 5 or not.
Yeah. Becomes a game of who hits and who misses almost.
Yep.
And that's the thing I love about like a national level meet is that everything, matters, especially body weight. If you're a lighter lifter and you go and tie somebody, you do get the nod because of body weight. So that is one of the interesting things to look out for.
But also, Julian, if your body weight's too low, like it puts you at a disadvantage versus other lifters here. So it's a game. It's definitely a game. Sometimes I have athletes spit before weigh-ins just to make sure we could get those couple of ounces off in case we need it later.
No lift there on platform 2. Lauren here on platform 4 taking 97.5 kilos. Right now she is sitting in 3rd place on the forecasted total.
Nice. After Lauren, every bench afterwards is going to be 220 pounds or above.
Yeah, so right now, these next couple lifters you are going to see, these are the podium positions. So I'm sure they're going to be jockeying to try to get, just a placement ahead. So it's going to be very interesting to see.
Last bench on platform 2 for flight A at 402 pounds. That's basically 405 in American units.
Yeah.
The legendary number.
Ryder Cook here. Forecasted 9th place.
You have to think about how crazy that is, being able to bench 405.
Good attempt there. Honestly, pretty fast for a 3rd bench. Unfortunately, it is a no lift.
Not to the judges.
It looks like he's going to the jury over there. Let's see if they do end up overturning that.
What do you mean by jury?
So the jury, lifters do have the option to go to the jury to go contest, the platform judges' calls. Do you want to go a little bit in depth of what they might go ask over there?
Okay. And so obviously with this meet and how fast it's running, you're not able to actually ask your judges on platform why you got called. The jury table is going to go ahead and explain that. And obviously with coaches or even athletes themselves, if you disagree with maybe what the judges have said, you could talk to the jury and be like, is it possible for you guys to disagree and overturn the lift? So
yeah, so that is interesting. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, teams do have the option to go contest another person's lift.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen too much of that this week, but that is very possible.
Yeah.
And we've already talked about how since every attempt counts and you're basically watching, like I've seen a lot of people here, like 1st and 2nd going back to back. It can be a game changer, for sure. Elizabeth
here taking 100 kilos for her 3rd bench on platform 4. As mentioned before, she is a heavy hitter to get on that podium today. Forecasted 3rd right now. Let's see. Good attempt there, but I believe it might be.
I saw a couple of things there.
Yeah.
Jump the rack command. I saw up, down, heaving on the chest a little bit. Still very strong.
Yeah. Jacqueline here to take 110 kilos for her last attempt on bench. Logan, good attempt on platform 1.
Yep. I see Vanessa over here on platform 1. She went ahead and decided to jump 5 kilos to 65 keys. Let's give some love over there.
Yeah, speaking of that, Platform 1 will move on to their third benches of the flight here. You can hear Gino here. We got an American record attempt on Platform 3 with Kennedy. 145.5 kilos here. You can hear Midland getting behind her here. Very excited to see this.
Good bench on Platform 4, it looks like. Judges agree.
Let's go, Kennedy.
Let's get back over here to Platform 3. All eyes on you. American record. Stretch the shirt. Touch point looks good.
Oh my goodness, what a fast American record
That's
attempt
so fast. Did the spotters touch that?
White lights.
Julian, did the spotters touch that?
I don't think so. She celebrates on the bench there on Platform 3, and rightfully so. Do you think an American record attempt should move that fast?
No, I thought the spotters touched it.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
Laggy here on Platform 4, 132.5 kilos. Another Midland athlete. Unfortunately, no lift there, not there today.
Just a little bit too much to chew on today. Still great, though. How's Laggy projected right now with that bench miss?
Laggy is, let's see here, she is still forecasted first by quite a good amount of kilos there.
Nice, nice.
I'm sure she's going to still be able, she's going to be looking to still stretch that lead come to deadlift. Looks like the wrist strap might be touching the bar there on Platform 2. I believe that is an infraction, if I'm wrong.
It is an infraction.
Let's see if the judges notice it.
Let's see. That would be yellow card most likely.
Oh, 3 white lights. I guess they have not noticed it.
Nope, or maybe it's not touching.
Yeah.
You know? The thing that I will mention with the audience is that, and you know, even with us in the commentary, that the judges on Platform will see all these lifts way better than
we do. Yes, that is a good thing to throw out there. You know, they do have the best angle.
Yeah. So everybody has an opinion, but the judges on Platform are the most important.
Yeah.
Let's see, Cade over here on Platform 2. He's opening at 162.5.
Yeah. You can hear A&M getting behind their athlete here on Platform 3. Aubrey, 80 kilos. Big grind there. This is what the judges say.
Did you see it go down?
Yeah, I did. I believe there will be downward motion there. Unfortunately, that is a no lift there.
That was so close. So, just for the audience to know, you're allowed to have one arm locked out before the other. The bar just can't come back down on bench press. Technically deadlift too.
Very fast opener on Platform 4 there for Jalen. Oh, bar comes undone there on Platform 4.
And so how many attempts do we have on Platform 3 in terms of these benches?
I'm sorry?
Looks like quite a bit.
Yeah, oh yeah, we still have quite a bit.
Ooh.
Fast opener there on Platform 2.
As a coach, I love whenever I see openers go great.
Platform 3 here, we have Aslan. I apologize if I did not get that name correct, but she is looking to stay in the meet here, 82.5 kilos.
All the way from Missouri Valley College.
Yeah. So she's going to be looking to stay in the meet here. Kylie here, 82.5 kilos on Platform 1.
Keeping my eyes right now on Platform 3. Let's see. Come on. Looks tight.
Smooth descent.
Up.
Good press. Looks good to me. Let's see what the judges say.
Let's see what the judges say. Good.
2 white lights. She is going to stay in the meet here.
I know I said the opinions of the judges on Platform were important, but the pause on that one seemed a little long.
Yeah.
Really wanted to prove that she got it. Yeah.
Really stretching that shirt there on Platform 2.
Nice.
Michael, 175 kilos. Monica here taking 85 kilos for her third attempt. Carmen, big grind on, unfortunately not there today on platform 3.
And on platform 3, I see Lindsay from Sam Houston State University with her last attempt of 102.5 or 226.
Monica, no lift there on platform 1.
Let's see, Lindsay get 225 now. Oh.
Unfortunately not there on the day for Lindsay, 102.5 kilos.
And in my opinion, the pause on that one also seemed pretty long,
Yeah.
but it looks like it's because the bar wasn't motionless on her
Yeah,
chest.
speaking of that, it has to be motionless for the head judge to give you that command. And with equipment, it kind of does hover a slight bit that the judges will see that better than we do here in the booth.
Crazy story, I've done the equip meet a couple of times, and one time the judge gave me a press command when it was hovering. I guess it hovered, and he saw it pause for a second, he said, up.
Yeah. Arthur Emerson here to take 180 kilos on platform 2. Arthur Emerson is forecasted to get in a top 10 position here. I'm sure he's looking to add on to that, maybe jockey for a little bit more position there.
Let's go, Arthur.
Jace Barnes here, retaking 107.5 kilos on platform 3 from Midland. She is forecasted 5th place here.
If she doesn't get this right now, where's her actual, oh wait, there's no actual placement yet.
Good lift there, 2-to-1 on platform 2 for Arthur.
Come on, JC. Touch, look steady. Oh,
Good
she's
press.
more than good for it.
Let's see what the judges say here.
Let's see. See.
A lot of anticipation, a little slow on the lights
Judges
here.
are taking their time deciding. Judges are still taking their time deciding.
There might be a light issue here on platform 3, or it's just they haven't pressed the button yet. 3
Oh,
white
nice.
lights there for
JC's
JC.
coach, you should have done 110, not 107. She had it.
Good attempt
Shout out
here on
JC.
platform 2. 3 white lights for Gabriel. You know, how important is it to the lifter, you know, to get that third bench, you know, to be able to, whether if it's a PR or just, you know, not bombing out, how important is it for that third bench to be there on the day?
Okay. And so, like I had mentioned kind of before, that just depends on the lifter I have. I've had, like, lifters cry after not getting the third attempt despite getting the first and second.
Yeah.
And obviously, once you're already that emotionally distressed, it's already very hard for you to continue on with the meet and be able to focus on the next lift.
Yeah.
And so even here at this national level with all our national athletes, mindset and execution still plays a huge role.
Yeah, you know, that third bench, you know, could be a PR or a deciding factor here for lifters, you know, so it is very important, you know, to that lifter to get that third attempt, you know, because that could add a couple extra more kilos to that total. Grace here on platform 1 to take 95 kilos for her third bench. You know, she is forecasted second, a heavy hitter here in the 90 kg weight class. And it looks good. Judges agree as well. So she is good on bench. So she's going to be looking forward to try to stay in that second place position here to going into deadlifts.
Second place position, very impressive.
Rowan here on platform 2. 217.5 kilos, one of the heavier benches here today for an opener. He, like I said, he did move into first place after the squat, forecasted first place, I should say, after squat here. Let's see how this bench moves for him.
217.5 is basically 465. There's some days where I don't even want to
He
squat
does
that.
lift his head from the bench to get down there in the shirt. Ooh,
Oh.
good catch there on
Great
platform
job.
2. Great job by the spotters there. You know, that is something that does happen with that bench shirt. You know, you might see it here. You know, it does happen. You know, that bar might shoot right back to you. So, good
Yep.
catch there on
Yep.
platform 2.
Funny story, I've actually had that happen to me in 405.
Really? Yeah, I've had it too. But, you know,
But I've
fortunately, I have great teammates who grabbed the bar before it got to me.
I only had one spotter, but luckily I had pace savers.
Yeah. Mitchell here on platform 2, the heaviest opener of 225 kilos here. Mitchell is in the second place position on the forecasted totals here, or forecasted placements representing Texas A&M at Kingsville there.
I saw a grind on platform 4 for Asha.
London here, 95 kilos on platform 1. She is looking to stay in that 10th place position. Or, I'm sorry, in that top 10 position here. She is in forecasted 9th place here. Mitchell slow on the descent there to get down there. Very fast opener of 225 kilos on platform 2. See what the judges say here. 3 white lights.
So, Junior, I'm looking at platform 4 over here. It looks like we got some heavy hitters over here. I see somebody opening 150 kgs on bench. That's 330 pounds.
Yeah, Ariana. She is looking to stay on the podium as she's forecasted 5th place here.
Oh, let's see that touch up.
Very fast opener there on platform 4.
Ariana, you're so skillful in your shirt.
Yeah.
You're so skillful in it. Go up.
Michaela, good grind there on platform 3, 112 and a half kilos.
Say, I want you to have. Oh, yeah, she got it. I love that. You deserve that bench.
You can hear the crowd getting loud here. A lot of energy here today on day 4.
Yep. Last day, best day.
Carson here on platform 4 to take 150 kilos as well as her Midland teammate who just came out and did it. Carson here is forecasted 2nd place with a very fast opener there on platform 4. And with that, they'll move on to the 2nd attempts there on platform 4. Braden on platform 2 to take 162 and a half kilos.
Over here on platform 3, it looks like we're finishing up. After this, there's going to be 2 more attempts. Samantha with 130 kilos. Oh, look, and she has a nice A7 singlet on top of her bencher.
Very fast 3rd attempt there on platform 3. See what the judges say there.
Nice.
2 white lights.
Great job, Samantha. You had probably like 5 more pounds on that.
Elizabeth here expecting 145 kilos on the bar to be loaded for her on platform 3. As mentioned before, Elizabeth is a heavy contender for that 1st place position here in the 90 kg equipped category. She had a very good squat during that segment, so she's going to be looking to get this bench here to continue to grow her lead.
You can tell Elizabeth is very particular about her handoff. She went up there, letting the lift-off person know, this is how I want it. Julian, funny enough, I actually made a joke one time with one of my athletes. He went up and asked for the lift-off. I was like, yeah, tell him how you want it, like Subway. And then everybody started laughing so hard he failed it. So it's very important to keep your mindset up there. Elizabeth with grade 19.
Slow descent there, getting down there.
145 kilos. Touch is so
press. Up. Good grind on
Oh,
platform
yes.
3. Should be good lift there, see what the judges
Let's
say.
see what the judges. Oh.
2 white lights.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
And we have an American record attempt here on platform 3. 152 and a half kilos.
Okay. And so, Julian, I saw like the last American record that it did. It wasn't in the, like, yeah, it was actually the same person. So 145.5, and now it's 152.5.
Yeah, so she keeps taking a bite at it there, keep growing it.
Yeah.
Kennedy here, she, like I mentioned before, forecasted 2nd here. One of Midland's heavy hitters today, as since it is day 4, they will be looking to grow and stretch that team standing lead. Gino here, platform 3. Kennedy, good descent.
Took a big breath from her chest. She's stable.
Big grind, and she sticks it out. Let's see what the judges see here.
I saw downward.
And they saw it as well. Unfortunately, no lift, but she does have an American record.
Don't worry, Kennedy. It counts to me, despite the fact I said there was downward. Beautiful bench.
Yeah, so with that, they'll move on to the 2nd flight on platform 3 here.
Let's give platform 2 some love over here.
Desire here on platform 4 to take 110 kilos, opting to go 2.5 kilos more from her opener, despite missing it. Keelan, 177.5 kilos on platform 2. Very fast second attempt there.
Let's see platform 4 over here.
See if Desire can get on the board here. Very fast, decent.
Oh,
Almost
that
even
looked
faster
good.
of a press.
Let's see.
3 white lights there as she's in the meet.
So Julian, has there been any disqualifications today on bench? No, right?
No, I don't believe there has been any bomb outs on bench. I will be looking to make sure that I'm correct there in my assumption.
I love when that.
Unfortunately, oh yeah, there was one bomb out on bench on platform 2 earlier.
Besides that, I feel like bench has been going pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I really do feel like bench is one of those lifts that's hard to execute with all the commands, all the body parts that are moving.
Yeah.
And so it's always great to see great bench flights.
Good grind here on platform 2, 182.5 kilos.
Beautiful grind. Beautiful.
Judges say 3 white lights.
Yes.
Platform 4 here, we have Amelia, 3 white lights.
Nice.
Arthur Emerson to come out, taking 2.5 kilo jump here for his second attempt of 182.5 kilos.
A lot of great schools out here bringing out some of their best athletes.
Angelina here, 127.5 kilos. Platform 4 here.
Or maybe it's because I was like a ref this whole weekend, so everybody has to be polite to me. Maybe that's why I think all these schools are so great. Nah, I'm joking. I appreciate everybody this week. Come on, Arthur. Oh, yeah, I like that. He's taking his time to set his palms into the bar.
Yeah.
Really nice. How skillful is he? He looks like a pretty skillful bencher.
Yeah, Arthur is he's been in equipment for a while now, so he is pretty knowledgeable on how the equipment works. Unfortunately, just no lift there.
I think Arthur had the strength. Just looked like the pause on platform 2 was pretty long.
Yeah. Platform 1 here, we have Tia Badger, 87.5 kilos for her first attempt. She is a heavy hitter for that podium standing, as she is forecasted 3rd place. Laney here on platform 2, retaking 127.5 kilos for her second bench here in order to stay in the meet here, as she was unable to get her opening attempt. Good opener there on platform 1. Judges agree, 2 white lights.
I gotta love Laney's red.
Oh, we got a big grind here on platform 3. Unfortunately, just not there, I know. 90 kilos for Brianna.
Come on, Laney.
It looks good to me. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. Welcome to the meet.
Shout out Laney for the red super katana.
Shout out Laney.
We have Nana from UH.
Guest lifter.
Also looks very skillful. Oh,
Very
nice.
fast
That's
press.
so easy. Go up. Go up. You got room to jump. So the question isn't about she could go up. The question is she got 100 or 102.
Yeah. That is another thing that, like, you know, you and your handler have to talk about right before, you know, just trust and confidence in your handler and the jump they can make.
For the audience watching, let us know, do you prefer 100 or 102.5? That's 220 or 225.
Laney here with the pink wrist straps on platform 3 with 3 white lights. Aisha there on platform 4, 3 white lights, 132.5 kilos.
Honestly, the second step looked better than the first one.
Gabriel here is going to take 197.5 kilos on platform 2. Unfortunately, he did bomb out on the squat event, but he is electing to still continue with the meet with bench. Really using that shirt there. Fast attempt on platform 2.
Okay.
Should be 3 white lights. Judges agree.
Dang, it moved so fast, I thought he didn't lock out for a second.
Janessa here, 92.5 kilos on platform 3 here. 3 white lights.
Shout out again to spotters and loaders on platform 3.
Yeah. And I hear very wide grip. No wrist straps here on platform 1. Fast opening attempt.
Very nice. So with Hannah, her wrists are kind of bent back, so she has a lot of extension of the wrist, and so wrist wraps might actually interfere with that. And so that's probably why she prefers it.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously she don't need it.
Yeah.
She don't
They
need
move
it.
fast.
You're a really great bencher, Hannah. Really great.
Jenna here on platform 3, 97.5 kilos. Joshua here, platform 2, 210 kilos. You can hear his Raging Cajun teammates right behind him.
Shout out Raging Cajuns.
Fast press there on platform 2.
So let's see. Is it good?
3
Nice.
white lights.
And in my opinion, he took a pretty big jump, 197.5 to 210.
Yeah.
With the audience, he jumped 435 to 463.
Yeah.
I love big jumps personally.
Rowan here, 217.5 kilos. He's going to retake his opening attempt here.
Come on, Ronan.
Right before Rowan Joshua had come out, he is forecasted 4th place here, so I will look out for him. We should be looking out for him come deadlift time to see if he can jockey just maybe a position or two or just stay in that 4th place position. Ariana here, platform 4, 157.5 kilos from Midland University. Fast attempt on platform 3, Addison, 100 kilos. Rowan really gets down there in that shirt.
Over here on platform 4, Ariana.
He does get it up, but I believe there will be a downward motion movement there.
Oh, judges agree.
Judges agree, and he is going to be looking to try to get that third bench to stay in the meet as he was looking at a top 5 position. Mitchell here taking 235 kilos on platform 2, I apologize.
He said 235 kilos.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
The heaviest second attempt here.
That is more than 500 pounds for Mitchell.
Can't imagine what that would even feel like in my hands.
Well, Mitchell knows right now.
Yeah. Is he? Oh, a little tight there. So I believe.
Okay, looks like what happened there is that Mitchell, when he descended, he had touched the rack. It looks like on the way down, he was potentially scraping it.
Yeah. Do you believe that they're going to give him a reattempt there?
Okay, and so for the audience, you are allowed to reattempt if it seems like there was a malfunction, but unfortunately, that was just a user error. You don't get a reattempt if you accidentally hit the rack. The rack does not move, so I would not give him a reattempt in this situation, but that's jury table dependent.
Yeah. It seems like he walked over to the jury there as well,
Okay.
so we're going to see what happens with that. Katie here on platform 3, 120 kilos. Good first attempt there.
Looks like a first attempt.
Yeah.
And then, Julian, as a heads up, you would get a relift, a reattempt. It would put you at the end of the platform if it was a spotter and loaded interference.
Yeah.
Still, shout out to the spotters and loaders. If they accidentally touch you, they're just trying to keep you safe.
Yeah.
So we just got to keep showing love as we can. They're kind of like the backbone of the meet.
No lift there on platform 4. Sarah's only going to walk away with her opening attempt there. As mentioned before, that's why it is important to go out and get that opening attempt, you know, to make sure that you're still in the meet regardless of your second and third attempt go.
Like we mentioned before, it's easy to go up. It's impossible to go down.
Yep.
Funny story, actually. I was at a local meet, and the score table wasn't familiar with the rules, and so they actually let a lifter go down.
Really?
And then he missed it, and then he went back up, and then he bombed out. So
Platform 3 here, Giselle, 140 kilos, heaviest opener there. As mentioned before, Giselle is one of the heavy hitters here in that 100 kg equipped category for Midland. She is still forecasted first place here, so we're going to see how that develops.
Hey, basically benching 315 as an opener. I'd be surprised if she wasn't.
Braden. KDO here on platform 2.
I see such a big grind on platform 4. Let's see what the judges say here. Okay.
You can hear A&M really getting behind Aline here on platform 3, 77.5 kilos. 3 white lights. Okay, Deal here getting under the bar for 177.5 kilos on platform 2. And here on platform 3, retaking 82.5 kilos after not getting her first attempt, so she's going to be looking to get that to stay in the meet here. 3 white lights for Kate on platform 2. Kendall taking 77.5 kilos on platform 1. Good second attempt there. 2 of the judges say 3 whites. Platform 3, see what the judges say. Unfortunately, a no lift again, so she's going to be looking to come out, and she's more than likely going to retake that to stay in the meet here. Brianna as well, retaking 90 kilos. Grayson Cook, 180 kilos loaded on the bar for him on platform 2.
I'm looking at platform 4 right now. Miss Sanchez missed that 107, went to 110, got it, and then went to 117. Up, up, up.
Unfortunately not there for her today. Good on platform 2 as he shows a lot of emotion there. Arthur Emerson coming out to retake 182.5 kilos here on platform 2. Kinsley, 80 kilos on platform 1. Opting to go up anyway. That's decent.
Looks good to me.
See if the judges agree.
See if the judges,
and they do.
Yes. Same thing on platform 3. Let's see what happened.
2 white lights, she's in the meet.
She's in the meet. For platform 2, for the audience to know, all the benches that are happening right now, all above 400 pounds. Even got one above 500.
Arthur rows it out. Gets the start command. Let's see. Good, decent.
Nice.
Nice grind there. See what the judges say.
It was good.
Looks good to me. 3 white lights as well.
Unquestionable. That was amazing.
Ashlyn here on platform 1, 87.5 kilos. Repping that all-white A7 singlet. Looks good to me. 2-1.
Looks great. You know, honestly, wearing the all-white singlet for bench is kind of like a fashion statement.
Yeah.
I usually tell my lifters to just stay in the black singlet.
Michael here has Ohio and a heart on his back there in chalk. Kind of interesting. Platform 1, Tia Badger here, 92.5 kilos.
Come on.
Good grind on platform 2 here for his 3rd attempt. See what the judges say here. I don't know if I saw any downward movement. It looks like they did on the left side there, 2-1. Tia Badger. Unfortunately, no lift there, downward movement. 187.5 kilos for Keelan coming up on platform 2. Keelan is forecasted 5th place here, so he's going to be looking to get this bench to hopefully stay in that position. Blue Mountain Christian University here on platform 3. Jenna, 102.5 kilos. Jenna is forecasted in the top 10 position here. Keelan, platform 2. Gets the start command. Good 3rd attempt there on platform 2.
On platform 4, beautiful
2
attempt
wide
by Lainey.
lights. Unfortunately, no lift there on platform 3. Addison Reed expecting 107.5 kilos on the bar to be loaded for her there. Alexander retaking 87.5 kilos on platform 2.
Okay, Julian, and so with Alexander on platform 2, I had noticed that his opener was 145. And
Yeah,
then
he did do a pretty good jump there.
Okay.
I may have missed it, but he might have opened raw.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, you are in the equip category. You are allowed to go raw for your opener or all 3 benches, you know.
Okay. So
that is something that you see in the equip category. And he shows a lot of them with a big scream there as he walks off. 2 white lights.
Congratulations. You didn't need to open raw. You had that. But no, not a bad strategy. Get the first one on the board raw. Obviously nothing to go wrong. Put on the bench shirt. Just ball out.
Yeah. It is something that we have seen here across the 3 days so far. Clay to take 200 kilos on platform 2 as well, as we are getting to the heavier benches here.
It looks like on platform 2, we're about to see some of the top performers right now.
Clay is in 4th place right now, forecasted.
Oh, it's on by top performer. Come on.
Good grind on platform 2 here.
I'll cut you up.
He's almost there. He just needs to lock it out.
No.
Unfortunately, just could not get to that final lockout position. That is a good attempt there for Clay.
That was beautiful attempt selection.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not there on the day. Carly on platform 1, 100 kilos. Trinity here for Louisiana Tech, 137.5 kilos on platform 4.
Yep.
Unfortunately, just could not get down there. Gabriel here, 207.5 kilos on platform 2.
And then on platform 4, we have somebody on platform. We have 1, 2, 3 more attempts. And then there's a 4th one because there is a reattempt on the board there.
On platform 4. All right.
On the LiftingCast, I see a 127.5 with an asterisk next to it.
Yeah, so in what situation would a lifter get a relift there at the end of the flight on bench?
That would most of the time, like I said before, be spotter and lifter interference. Like maybe they touch the bar and cause him a fail lift.
Yeah. The Raging Cajuns are getting his teammates getting hyped up from his teammates here on platform 2. Joshua. Midland here also hyping up Aaliyah here with drums. I don't know if you can hear that there, but platform 1, 117 kilos.
Maybe the audience can hear for our mics. We could actually feel the excitement for Aaliyah right now. We could feel her whole team celebrating for her.
Joshua hoping to get his 215 kilo 3rd attempt here. He is a top contender for the top 3 position here.
Let's go, Joshua.
Really stretching that shirt to get down there. Gets the press command, and it flies up for his 3rd attempt. Let's see what the judges say.
Beautiful. Let's see what the judges say.
And it looks good for Joshua as he's excited right there, screaming to the crowd.
Good lift for Aaliyah on platform 1.
Ariana here, platform 4, 167.5 kilos. 2nd heaviest, 3rd attempt here. Platform 2 here, we have Rowan, who is a top contender for a top 3 position. Yeah. He needs this to stay in the meet here.
Come on, Rowan.
Come on, Rowan.
All eyes on
You
Rowan
can hear a
on
lot of
platform
love
2.
for Rowan here from his teammates.
Come on, do it for your team.
Gets the start command. He gets that. He's going down there. Presses.
Up.
It looks good. Let's see what the judges say. 2 white lights. He stays in the meet here. Good job, Rowan.
So Rowan was originally forecasted 1st after squat, now 2nd on bench, but he's still in the meet. You could go and he could fight for that 1st place.
Yeah, I bet that means so much, and to be able to stay in the meet and to be able to stay a top contender for that podium position there.
Rowan, I am so happy for you right now.
Mitchell retaking 235 kilos for the heaviest bench on platform 2.
Julian, you just have to think about kind of like that anxiety that you get from getting your last bench after almost bombing out and then having that one red light.
Yeah,
I looked at that head ref like, hey.
I bet Rowan had a big sign of relief there.
He was like,
Gets down there, Mitchell.
come on, Mitchell.
Good, Mitchell. Good grind. Unfortunately, a no lift there for Mitchell on platform 2, but he does get his opener. So they're going to be moving on to the deadlift segment there on platform 2.
On platform 4, you could already see them putting the bar on the ground. And so for the audience, what they need to do is that they need to remove the combo rack from the platform. And once they're able to go ahead and get rid of all the stuff that was kind of on the platform besides the bar and the kilo plates, there's going to be a 10-minute timer.
Yeah, so just as platform 2 finishes up bench there, Rowan and Mitchell are 10 kilos apart going into deadlift.
Shout out Jake on platform 2. Jake looks jacked.
All right. And here on platform 3 to retake 82.5 kilos for the 3rd time to stay in the meet here.
Come on, Ann, you need this. Oh, beautiful touch. Up.
Good
up,
press.
Up.
Looks good to me. Let's see if the
Come
judges
on,
agree.
I think it's free by lights. I think it's free by lights.
3 white lights as she's able to breathe a breath of fresh air there and stay in the meet.
Hey, she deserves it.
Yeah.
She was on her toes. I mean, not literally, or it's a red light, but great bench, Ann. I'm so happy for you.
Platform 1 here, we have 82.5 kilos for Douglas.
Come on.
Good
come on.
grind.
Oh, that's a beautiful attempt selection.
Yeah, good job by the handler there. Platform 1, 3 white lights.
That's so good.
Gabriella on platform 3.
I bet for Douglas, she kind of regret not going up that 2.5 maybe. I
82.5 kilos here on platform 1 for Kinsley as good grind as she's grinding it out. Unfortunately, just not there on the day. You know, speaking of 3rd attempt selections, you know, as a handler, you know, and from an athlete perspective, you know, would you say it's better to PR or just stay safe depending on the situation?
That definitely depends on kind of the athlete's goals, of course. And, you know, it also depends on, where you are in terms of forecasted placement. Losing attempts is important.
Yeah.
I would personally just sit down with every athlete I personally coach and say, hey, what are your goals? You want to go 9 for 9 at this national level meet to go ahead and show your ability to execute as an athlete?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's only you on the platform. The judges are not against you. You want to make sure all your lifts are fair.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there are other people that are like, no, I want to go ahead and be able to show my ability to be stronger than my last performance or stronger than I am in the gym.
100%. And I think for me personally, on the national level, placement is a huge thing. And sometimes you do need a big PR to go out there and, you know, be able to have a good placement. But sometimes, depending on where you're at, it is maybe safer just to get an extra 2, maybe just 5 kilos to just stay safe and be able to be comfortable going into either the bench or the deadlift segment.
Yep. And, you know, with today's competition, we have so many strong lifters.
Yeah.
And we're about to go ahead and get over here into deadlift.
And you see everything matters there as well, especially body weight. So like you said, I do believe it may be just a little bit more important just to go safe. But like I said, it may also need a big PR to keep you in it.
Yeah, no.
Platform 3, here we have Addison retaking 107.5 kilos for her 3rd attempt.
And, you know, Julian, we have so many amazing lifters today.
Yeah.
So many amazing ones.
Good grind there on platform 1. Unfortunately, just not there. Bars loaded for Addison. Tia Badger retaking 92.5 kilos, platform 1.
Oh, I hear a lot of love for I think Badger.
Yeah?
She deserves it. She's been in commentary this whole week.
As mentioned before, she is a top contender for that top 3 position. Gets the start command there on platform 1. Good grind on platform 1.
Oh, dang, that was good. What do the judges say?
3 white lights.
Hey,
She's excited on the way out.
Where was that on your second? Where was that on your second?
112 kilos loaded on platform 3 for Caitlin, representing Northeastern.
Where is Caitlin projected right now with this 112.5 for placement?
She is forecasted 7th, so she's going to be looking to be in a top 10 position by the end of this.
Another top performer over here.
Yeah. Nadia here on platform 1, 97.5 kilos for her. Very wide grip there.
Taking a 2.5.
Fast on the way down. Unfortunately, just not there on the day. Laney expecting 97.5 kilos for her on platform 1. Bars loaded. Caitlin here. Pretty long start command. Gets down there. Up. Big grind.
I see.
Oh, just needs to lock it out.
I see a lot of movement around the butt area. I don't know if there was any movement there from the judge's perspective.
And they did see it, so that's unfortunately going to be a no lift there on platform 3, 2-1. Pretty fast third attempt there on platform 1 from Laney. Excited as she walks off. Katie here from UT Austin. Going to take 135 kilos for her final attempt on platform 3. Katie is a heavy hitter here in the 100 kg weight class. She is she is forecasted 3rd place. This should be an equipped PR for her if she is successful. Platform 1 here we have Carly from Midland University. You can hear her teammates getting behind her. Unfortunately, just not there on the day for her on platform 1.
So far, Julian, I would say Midland's energy has been unmatched.
Yeah, I feel like Midlands and Raging Cajuns have been, one of the top teams who have been come out there getting loud for their teammates. 135 kilos looks good for her. Big PR there on platform 3. Hannah here on platform 1. Katie, a lot of times you see with a lot of these Texas schools, they do the THSPA program in high school is where a lot of these powerlifters are almost bred from. A lot of these teams will go out and go watch and have booths there to be able to grab and get good talent from out there, and Katie is a product of that as well. Yeah. I believe having a background in that is very good to compete at this national level.
Yeah, it does. Obviously THSPA, or Texas High School Powerlifting, is actually the biggest federation for powerlifting in the world.
Really?
Apparently it has more lifters than USAPL. And so, as a result, Russ Suckner in Texas does a lot, not only for that federation, but he also goes ahead and vouches how USAPL is kind of like the gateway.
Giselle here, final bench, heaviest bench, 155 kilos.
341 pounds.
Alexis, 112.5 kilos on platform 1. Good selection there. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights.
Come on, Giselle, you got this. You could feel her spirit as she walked up on the platform. You can tell how much she wants this. We want this for you too.
Gets down there.
Come on, this is all you.
Press command.
Up. Come on.
Up, she gets
Come
it.
on.
She's grinding it up. Looks locked out. Let's see what the judges say.
Yes.
3 white lights, undeniable there.
Yep. Giselle,
over to platform 1, we also have another Midland athlete. Aaliyah here, 120 kilos.
Come on, Aaliyah. And so, Julian, like obviously you're like a collegiate lifter right now. How important do you think it is for the team aspect of collegiate?
I'll get back to you on that as she grinds that third attempt, 120 kilos.
That was nothing but spirit.
3 white lights for Aaliyah there as Midland is excited to see that from both their athletes. I'm sorry, what was that question again you had?
I was just talking about how important you think it is being part of a collegiate team at Collegiate Nats.
Yeah, so I mean, Collegiate Nats is very team-based. You know, unfortunately for me, I was injured, so I did compete yesterday and just took a red. But for me, it was more of just the team aspect and be able to score points for my team. You know, all these athletes here are here to also for individual PRs, and placement, but it is very important for the team, to get a banner out there. So especially like we said, it is day 4, so everyone's going to be jockeying for every kilo in every position that they can.
So at this high-level collegiate national meet, it's not just you. It's going to be what's great for the team, too. And that explains because I've seen a lot of resources in the warm-up room, different schools are having different people warm up different athletes.
Yeah. Platform 2 and Platform 4 here. We're about to get started on the deadlift segment.
Platform 2 and Platform 4. Shout out to the spotters and loaders for working out so fast. You guys are amazing.
A lot of great bench action there.
A lot of great bench action.
Axel here taking 220 kilos to lead off deadlift segment here on Platform 2. Under 40 kilos loaded on the bar for Brianne. Ryder Cook coming up to take 220 kilos for his opening deadlift. Very fast opener there on Platform 4. 3 white lights. Oh, belt comes undone there on Platform 2. Rocking that A7. Okay. You're going to see a lot of these lifters come out in baby powder here, Kevin. Could you explain what that does for the athlete when they come out to deadlift?
Okay. And so because of the fact that the deadlift is a lift where you actually have to leverage yourself against the bar as it comes off the ground, a lot of lifters may sometimes struggle with the friction that's created by the bar making contact. And so the baby powder is something that's allowed in USAPL in order to go ahead and allow the bar to have less friction and essentially make lockout more smooth. And and obviously, like we keep talking about today, especially in these last moments of the competition where everybody's fighting tooth and nail, you're gonna have to use everything you have.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here at the collegiate level. Every athlete needs to execute. Every athlete needs to adapt and work against these judges. With the judges. And every team needs to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
It's not just you out here.
Naya here on Platform 4. 155 kilos for her on her opener. Naya is looking to stay in that top 10 position after these deadlifts. Julian here on Platform 2. Taking 232.5 kilos.
From UT Austin. Maybe another byproduct of THSPA.
And you'll notice, just like in the past, like last year, people who did come from THSPA do perform very well here at the collegiate national level. Like last year, Ever and Tyler Murrow from UTSA, they're both products of THSPA, and they came out national champions last year. So it's just one of those things where having that background of just competitive powerlifting does translate well to the national platform. Annalise here from UTSA, 155 kilos for her opener. Very strong lockout there.
Very strong.
Annalise also is a top contender for a top 10 position here. Carly is going to come out for her 157.5 kilo opener. Carly is really looking to stay in the 5th place position, maybe even more here.
And so, Julian, what are some things that we should be watching out for deadlift that could go ahead and get you, like, red lighted?
Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of times, one of the most common red lights you'll see are, like, what's called a hitch.
Okay.
And just supporting on the thighs there, you know, or if you're fully just not locked out.
Okay.
I feel like out of all the infractions, deadlifts are one of the more obvious ones that you'll see.
Okay. And so that just means for the audience that the deadlift needs to come up with one concise pattern, fully locked out.
Yeah. Macy here, 165 kilos for her. Pretty interesting here. Macy and Carly do have a forecasted total of 470 kilos.
And then
Actually, it just updated.
Yeah. And then is Macy not wearing the belt?
No, not for deadlift. Pretty interesting strategy there.
No knee sleeves, no belt. But you wear wristbands for bench.
Yeah.
Shout out Macy.
Jacqueline here on platform 4, 170 kilos as she smiles as she comes out to the bar here. She is forecasted 2nd place. So let's see how her deadlifts develop throughout this flight here.
Let's see, so 375 opener.
Nice wedge there.
375's no joke, but she's tossing it around. Oh, look, and she's high.
And she high fives her opponent there. Love to see that there. 3 white lights. Laggy here about to come out for her opening attempt of 185 kilos. She is coming into this meet. She was forecasted to be a top performer here as she's forecasted 1st place. Three white lights for Laggy there. Jalen here, 185 kilos for her opening attempt. Adjust the bar there. Cedric here on platform 2, 255 kilos. A little shaky there for an opener. Elizabeth Cleveland to come up and take 185 kilos for her. There, it is pretty tight between Elizabeth and Lauren for that 5th place position here. I'm sure Elizabeth's going to be trying to inch her way up there into that podium position here. A lot of interesting battles going on here on platform 4 to sneak into that podium. That seems to be a tight battle for, I believe, 2nd through all the way down to 5th, I believe.
Yeah, I'm checking it out right now. So for the women's World Collegiate 100 plus kg, 2nd place is looking at 485 pounds. 3rd place is 475 pounds currently. 4th place is 470 pounds. And 5th place is also 470 pounds.
Yeah. Burrow asked the crowd to get him hype here for his opening attempt. Sorry to interrupt you there. Yeah, so here's the heaviest opener here on platform 4, 187.5 kilos. Lauren. Fast opener there for Varel, 270 kilos. Should be 3 white lights. Judges agree. Lauren here. Good opener there. Platform 4. 3 white lights.
So Lauren's attempt just now was 413 pounds, and she made it look like 313 pounds.
So as we move on to the 2nd attempts here.
Okay. So let's look at Ryder on platform 2.
Retaking 220 kilos to stay in the meet here.
Retaking 220 kilos.
Yeah, so it is going to get really interesting as we get into these 2nd and 3rd attempts here on platform 4. You know, it is a very close battle.
Yep.
125 kilos here for Naya. Ryder here, grooves into the floor here on platform 2. Good groove. Looks good to me. Fast opening there, or fast 2nd attempt on platform 4 there. 3 white lights for Riders. He's in the meet
Riders
now.
in the meet now.
David as well, taking 235 kilos to stay in the meet here, retaking his opener there. I'm actually very excited to get to these third attempts here on platform 4.
Me too, actually.
David here, University of Texas at Dallas, I believe. Looking to get on the board. Brianne here, 155 kilos on platform 4. Unfortunately, she was unable to get a lift after squat, but she has opted to stay in the meet here and as she takes her second deadlift.
And then David Santos on platform 2. Yes, he's with the University of Texas at Dallas. Shout out to you guys.
Platform 1 should be getting started here with their opening attempts shortly. Axel here, 242.5 kilos on platform 2. Sarah, 157.5 kilos for her. Platform 3 opens up with Naomi, 135 kilos. Sarah here, 157.5 kilos being loaded on the bar for her. I'm sorry about that. 165 kilos for Naya.
Yep. And Sarah, with that pole, have moved from 9th place to 8th place.
Yeah. So like I said, all these lifters on deadlifts are going to be looking to try to, gain another position or two.
Yep.
Naya here, she is in that 10th place position forecasted currently. So I'm sure she's going to be looking to try to secure that, stay there, maybe move into a 9th place.
Come on.
Nice attempt there. Nicholas, Ryan on platform 2, 242.5 kilos. See what the judges say there. 3 white lights. Annalise, 165 kilos on platform 4. Currently in 9th place. Ooh, good grind on platform 2. Unfortunately, unable to lock it out there for Nicholas. Vanessa walking up 142.5 kilos.
I'll say Elizabeth looks like a stronger deadlifter. What's more best deadlift versus Elizabeth's best deadlift?
Julian, 20-kilo jump here on platform 2. You will be seeing some pretty good sized jumps here compared to like the bench segment or the squat here on deadlift.
So it's the women's raw collegiate
3 white lights for Carly there.
Good lift for Carly.
Macy to take 177.5 kilos for her second attempt.
Is Macy going to come out with a belt this time? Let's see.
Let's see it, but she is currently sitting in 6th place here, but it seems to be a tight race between her and Carly to get into that 5th place, or Carly moved up to 3rd. Lorena, 140 kilos for her opener on platform 3. Rachel Thomas, 150 kilos on platform 1. So currently, Macy, with that second attempt, she does move into that 4th place position there. Okay. Jacqueline, big smile on her face as she comes out to platform 4 with 182 kilos on the bar.
Come on, Jacqueline.
Big fan of that wedge there. Platform 4, Jacqueline. Good lockout, let's see what the judges say. A little bit of a delay on the lights there.
That has to be good. Has to be good.
Yeah, it looks clean to me. I believe they agree 2-1.
Yes.
Jacqueline still sitting in 2nd place there. Blaze Harris, 267.5 kilos, another 20-kilo jump.
And so right now, Lauren is ahead by 2.5 kilos for her 5th place placement. She is doing 195 kilos right now, but her best is 200. So let's see what we expect after this pull.
Samantha, 150 kilos on platform 3 as her opener. Rolls the bar to her.
Come on, Lauren, can you keep your lead? That's convincing.
Good on platform 4. Lauren moves into 3rd place there with that pull. Jalen to take 200 kilos on. Evan here, 272.5 kilos. Good grind. Unfortunately, unable to lock it out there. Platform 1, we got 3 white lights. Grace here, looking to take 165 kilos for her opener here on platform 1. Grace is a contender for a top 3 position here, as coming into deadlift, she is forecasted 2nd.
Okay. And so, Julian, let's look over here at platform 4. So, Elizabeth, she's actually a very strong deadlifter. Over here, her 2nd attempt is 200 kilos or 440 pounds, I mean.
Yeah.
And her best in comp is 210. Let's see. So, Julian, was that convincing enough for her to go ahead
Yeah,
and
it
keep
looks
fighting?
good to me, and the judges agree. So,
Is that convincing enough for her to go ahead and fight for at least top 5? Right now, with that poll, Elizabeth is currently at 3rd place.
platform 4 here, Laggy looks very focused and determined as she comes up to the bar here for 205 kilos, the heaviest 2nd attempt here from Midland University. Very fast 2nd attempt.
Very
there.
fast.
Gino seems to be impressed with the high 5 there as she walks out. 3 white lights.
Come on, Laggy, put some weight on the bar.
All right, so now we're going to be moving into our 3rd and final attempts here on platform 4. It is a very tight race here for 2nd through 5th. As Anaya Johnson's going to open that up with 130 kilos.
And so over here on platform 4 for the 100 plus raw women, it looks like 5th and 6th are exactly tied. Or I could just read off the numbers for the audience. So 2nd place is at 497.5. 3rd place is 490. 4th place is 485. 5th and 6th are 482. This is going to be a fight for top 5 right now.
Anaya here, good lockout. She has quite a bit of emotion there. 3 white lights. Good meet for Anaya there.
Great meet. Let's give some love to some other platforms.
Sarah, 167.5 kilos there on platform 4. Looking to stay in a top 10 position here. Axel retaking 242.5 kilos on platform 2.
Let's see if 242.5 looks good for Axel. Come on, Axel, make it convincing for the judges.
Just needs to lock it out there. Pretty good grind. Unfortunately, he is unable to just get that last little inch or 2 up to lock it out.
And so, Julian, how's platform 4 looking right now for deadlifts?
Yeah, everyone looks pretty successful here on platform 4. 167.5 kilos loaded up for Sarah. There is going to be a good amount of weight loaded on the bar for these girls on platform 4 just because everyone is fighting for these final positions.
So I guess what we should expect, right, is that there's been no failures, but people are going to go ahead and force each other to play hands here we might not have.
Yeah.
Just for top 5.
Unfortunately, no lift there for Sarah. Yeah, like you mentioned, everyone's going to be forcing hands there, and a lot of that subtotal goes into that. Some people are very good subtotal people who are going to force those deadlift specialists to try to put something on that bar for that 3rd attempt to try to get into a position.
And for the audience that doesn't know, what makes up your subtotal?
Your subtotal does consist of your squat and your bench.
Okay, okay.
Brian here on platform 4, 170 kilos. Unfortunately, she did not produce a total from bombing out on squat. If she would have been successful on her squat attempt, she would have been forecasted at a top 10 position. Unfortunately, just unable to do so, but she is happy with that 3rd attempt, and she very well should be. What a great meet for her.
Hey, that was a good deadlift. You look like a top 10 performer.
Nicholas here, 247.5 kilos for his final attempt.
Looks like a good lift on platform 1. Unsuccessful lift on platform 2, 2-1. Shout out David Santos again from UTD.
Naya here, 172.5 kilos. Big grind there. Big smile on her face as she locks it out. Let's see what the judges say. They agreed 2-1. So right now Naya it looks like she has locked in that 10th place position. Big grind on platform 2 here. David, 255 kilos with the sunglasses look. I don't think he was able to lock it out.
Let's see.
He was not. Unfortunately, no lift there. Cedric, 265 kilos on platform 2. Annalise here, 172.5 kilos, looking to just stay in that 8th place position. It looks like she will. Looks like a good lockout there. Judges agree with 3 white lights. Carly, 182.5 kilos. Carly's looking to move up to the 3rd place position here with her third and final deadlift on 182 keys. McKendry is behind her on this. Carly.
Come on,
good
Carly.
Grind, looking to lock it out. A little bit of a hitch there, I believe.
Let's see if the judges see it.
Unfortunately, I don't think that will be a good lift for Carly. Unfortunately, it is not. Good performance by her on the day, though.
With that pull, Carly went ahead and is currently in 5th. Based on other lifts, she could be forecasted down to 6th.
Yeah, it looks like Macy is going to be looking to try to take that from her, though, coming up after this. Jackie here, platform 4 to solidify that 2nd place position, 187.5 kilos. Crowd is behind her. Good attempt. It looks like she locked it out. She's very excited as she pops up. 2 white lights as she is your 2nd place finisher here today. Interesting here though on platform 2. Everybody has missed their 3rd attempts here.
Yep. I agree, Julian.
Evan should be looking to try to break that curse here with the 272.5 kilos. Macy here, platform 4, 190 kilos, looking to sneak into that top 5 here. If she gets this, she will move to the 3rd place position. Big grind, platform 4. She's looking to just lock it out there. Unfortunately, unable, so she will sit at that 6th place position. Great meet by Macy here today.
Just a lot to chew on that deadlift.
Another miss on platform 2. Blaze Harris looking to break that curse with the 2nd heaviest deadlift here on platform 2. Jalen here, platform 4, looking to just stay in that 7th place position here, 205 kilos.
7th place is no joke, considering the fact that this year for Collegiate Nationals, we have 1,100 lifters signed up.
Big grind, platform 4.
Big
She's looking to lock it out.
Come on. Looks good to me.
Looks like she is able to lock that out.
Looks good to me.
Let's see what the judges say. Unfortunately, no lift there on platform 4.
She got a white light for me, though. She got a white light for me, though.
Lauren here, 207.5 kilos loaded for her on the bar. She is, if successful, she will move to that 3rd place position. There is an attempt change in progress here on platform 4. It could be from Lauren.
And so for the audience that's watching, you are allowed to change your 3rd attempt deadlift 2 times after you submit it.
Yeah, so some confusion here with that attempt change on platform 4.
There was a last-minute change back down to 205
yeah,
for
so
Elizabeth.
for viewers at home, you are able to make that third attempt change. So it is going to be interesting as these final few lifters on platform 4 load up the weight on their third and final deadlift to try to jockey for a position here.
Shout out the spotters and loaders.
So Elizabeth will be going first with 205 kilos, with Lauren looking to come right after her with 207.5 kilos.
These attempt changes cannot happen without our spotters and loaders. Shout out to them.
Still some confusion there on platform 4.
You know, you see the timer run out. Elizabeth's worried that her timer ran out and she missed the attempt, but obviously, they need to set up a new timer.
Do you believe that there is a mental factor going into that with the attempt change and you're so zoned in and then having to pull back out because you are in a different position? Do you think that that is a big thing that these lifters are going through right now?
There's a huge thing that goes into that, right? Because it looks like right now Elizabeth is currently third place. Lauren, who pulls after her, is going to go ahead and try to overtake that. And so these two are trying to force their hands for that third place position. And like I said before, with 1,100 lifters, top 3 is a fight.
As a lifter, you know, you have to wonder what Elizabeth is going through right now, as, you know, there is a huge delay. You know, when you're so zoned in and focused on that third and final pull, a delay like this could mess up her mental, you know, like capacity, what she is thinking about here.
Julian.
So it is interesting to see.
Yes.
She comes out hyped anyway. Seems like
she needs to. She needs to for this.
Looks like that waiting did not affect her. She looks focused here to take 205 kilos.
She wants this.
If she is successful with this pull, she will be sitting in third place.
Come on, Elizabeth.
She gets it up.
Come on.
Maybe a little bit of a hitch there.
Let's see.
She locks it out.
Her best pull has been 210, so let's see what the judges say about 205.
Unfortunately, no lift for Elizabeth there. So Lauren will be taking 207.5 kilos to try to take that third place position and that All-American position there.
Julian, this is huge. Lauren's best pull has only been 200 kilos. This is
7.5 key jump from her previous best.
That is about 17 pounds higher than what she's pulled in comp.
As mentioned before, it may take a big PR to try to sneak into a position there, and it seems Lauren is using that strategy. Just go for the 2 orbs. Just go for those 7.5 instead. Sir. So Lauren, now that Elizabeth did miss her third pull, she has the option to go down back to 205.
No, her timer started. She just needs to commit now. Come on, Lauren.
So Lauren is going to stay with that 207.5 kilos to sneak into that third place position onto the podium and that All-American position here.
Come on, Lauren. You have this 7.5. All platforms are important, but we want you to get this.
Big pull on platform 4 here.
That looks good to me. That looks good to me.
That's what the judges say. Good. She sneaks into that third place position for Lauren. Great job today.
Congratulations, Lauren. You are in the 100-plus Raw division, third place. Congratulations. With a 7.5 all-time PR on platform.
Laggy here with her victory lap to pull 500 kilos to stay in the first place position. Big
She's got
pull
it.
there.
She's got it.
Platform 4, 227.5 kilos. Laggy will be your women's 100-plus kg champion for Midland University to add on to those team points. Very emotional for her there.
Platform
3 white lights.
So now we're about to move into Flight B on Platform 4. After that intense battle, what will happen next?
Elizabeth to take 212.5 kilos here on Platform 3. Alexander on Platform 4, 242.5 kilos loaded for him for his opening attempt. Logan, 190 kilos there.
So Julian, what's happening over here on platform 1?
Yeah, so platform 1, we are moving into our third attempts here. Autumn to lead off that third attempt of 160 kilos. Elizabeth, 212.5 kilos there on platform 3. That was the heaviest second attempt there, so now they will be moving to our third attempts here on platform 3. Autumn with a very good third attempt on platform 1. Cade Deal here, platform 2, 245 kilos. Cade is currently sitting in 7th.
For a second, I thought you said on Deadlift. I was like, dang, how big is this?
Abigail, platform 1, 160 kilos. Unfortunately, just not there today. Unfortunately, no lift down platform 1. Keelan, 260 kilos. Kylie here. Looking to get a top 10 position with this third pull. She will move from 10th place to 8th place if she is successful. Good grind there on platform 1, 162.5 kilos. 3 wide lights, so she will temporarily sit in that 8th place position. Naomi there, 145 kilos, platform 3.
Let's see.
No lift, unfortunately.
No lift.
Ariana, platform 4, 2 wide lights, good lift for 157.5 kilos for her from Midland. Vanessa here, 165 kilos for her opening attempts as she hypes herself up as she's about to take this.
I believe this is Vanessa's all-time best pull in training. Come on, Vanessa.
Crowd gets behind
She's
her.
a grinder.
A big pull
She's
on
a grinder.
platform 1. Good finish there. Great meet by Vanessa here today. 3 wide lights as she jumps off the platform.
Vanessa, you should have taken 170. Congratulations. We have Joshua on platform 2 from Raging Cajuns.
Big grind, platform 3, Lindsay.
That looks good to me.
Kilos.
Does that look good to you?
Looks great to me. Judges should agree, maybe.
Agree, come on, agree. Yes.
3 white lights. Joshua here, his team behind him, 262.5 kilos. Currently sitting in 3rd.
Come on.
Good, fast opener there. Should be 3 whites. Platform 3 here. Elena here on platform 1, University of Michigan, 175 kilos.
That's 385 pounds.
If successful, she will stay in that 6th place position. Big grind there, looks to lock it out. She does. Should be a good lift there for her. Great job for her today. 3 white lights. Carmen here, 152.5 kilos. Big grind there. Come on, Carmen. Needs to lock it out there. Unfortunately, will not be able to. Raiden flies, 277.5 kilos, platform 2. Lorena here on platform 3, 157.5 kilos to take. Lorena here temporarily will sit in the 7th place position if she is successful. Rowan here, 280 kilos. He is a top contender for a top 2 position. Pretty fast opener there for Rowan. 3 wide lights. It is a tight battle here on platform 2 for Rowan and Mitchell here, as they are the last 2 deadlifters.
That's good. So over here on platform 3, up next, I see an attempt change maybe. What's going on?
Mitchell here, 280 kilos, same as Rowan here, so very fast from the both of them there. Mitchell should be 3 wide lights. 3 wide. Platform 1 here, we got a pull for first here. Grace Chatelain, 182.5 kilos. She will be looking to pull into that first place position here.
Grace is currently competing against Logan at the end of the flight for first place. But Logan having the big pull of 195 in order to try to put it into position.
Big pull, big wedge. Unfortunately, unable to get off the ground.
Oh, no,
there, so
with Grace missing the last pull, that goes ahead and gives Logan the ability to adjust her third attempt at the end of the flight for first.
So with that, Grace has a target on her back now for that second place position here. It is going to be interesting how these girls pick their third attempts from now on, seeing that. Michael here, 230 kilos, looks good. Samantha, platform 3, 165 kilos. If she gets this, she will stay in that All-American position of third place here. Big grind on platform 1, Rebecca at 187.5 kilos, looking to just lock it out there. She does. Let's see what the judges say here.
Let's see.
2 white lights, as she will sit in 8th place.
So Julian, to go back onto Grace on platform 1, with that third attempt deadlift miss, now she's in danger from her original first place. Now she's forecasted third with 2 other people trying to overtake her.
Yeah. Arthur Emerson to take 235 kilos for his second attempt.
Let's see, with Sam, it says that her best pull is 155, and this is 10
big
keys above
PR
it.
From there, look good. Judges agree.
Nice.
So with that, Samantha will sit at third at the top, or third position on the podium for an All-American position. Arthur looking to just lock it out there, grind there, unfortunately unable to.
Congratulations to Sam. You pulled 10 kgs above your competition best for a third place position.
London here, 185 kilos on platform 1. Looking to move into a top 10 position here from 11th to, I believe that says 8th place.
We have Destiny on platform 3 pulling 385 pounds or 175 kilos.
Big deadlift by London there. Looks good, so she will temporarily sit in 8th place. 3 white lights. Big pull here by Destiny on platform 3, 175 kilos. Unfortunately, unable to get it up there. We're down to our final 4 pulls on platform 1 here. Rebecca looking to get into that 7th place position from 10th place. Let's see if she's successful in doing so.
After that, we're going to have Audrey, who's going to try to pull for second. Lucy, who's going to pull and maintain 4th. And Logan, who's going to go ahead and try to pull for first.
Big pull here, platform 1, Rebecca. I believe that may be called for downward movement there. It is, so, but she will still sit in that 10th place position. Good meet by Rebecca there. Audrey here, platform 1 as well, 192.5 kilos to move into the 2nd place position here from 3rd place. Very hype here on platform 1. You hear the crowd getting behind her.
Come on, Audrey. You want second?
Let's go, Audrey.
This is all you. Put this
Big
in your hands.
pull,
Come on.
Platform 1.
She's
Big
so
grind.
close.
Oh, unfortunately, just not there today. So she will finish in that 3rd place position.
Hey, Julian,
good effort by Audrey there today.
If you have the ability to go and overtake like that, you have to put it into your own hands as an athlete. That was great.
Platform 1, Lucy Platt, 192.5 kilos to solidify that 4th place position here. Big Big pull on platform 1. Nice grind there by Lucy. Just needs to lock it out.
Come on, Lucy.
Lucy, so close.
She's a grinder,
Looks
though.
like that's maybe locked out right there.
That looks locked out to me.
Unfortunately, no lift there. Great effort there. Logan here, 195 kilos.
For first place.
For first place.
Yeah.
To stay in first place.
So the thing about Logan right now is her best deadlift is 200 kilos. And so just taking what's there on the day, most likely, they should fly up, no issue.
Platform 4, 165 kilos. 167 and a half. Big pull there. Unfortunately, just not able to get it past the knees there. Good effort there for Logan. So after that pull, Logan will still sit as your 90 kg women's champion there on platform 1. With second place being Grace. And third place being Audrey for your All-American positions. Fourth place still on the podium there with Lucy for your 90 kg women's. And fifth place for the final podium position will be Sarah. Great job to those women over there on platform 1.
And
platform 3, we move to our final 3 pulls here. Aubrey looking to sneak into that 5th place position with a big pull of 187.5 kilos. Opting to go up regardless of her missing her second attempt. Let's see if she's able to sneak in there. You can hear her A&M teammates behind her. Big grind
looks
there.
Good to me.
She's, fortunately just slowly slips from the bar there.
Shout out to spotters.
3 red lights. Unfortunately, she will not be successful in that attempt. $192.5 kilos here on platform 3 to be loaded for Michaela. Looking to just stay in that 4th place position there and solidify that.
Opting to go up 2.5 kilos.
Michaela here, 192.5 kilos, Blue Mountain Christian University. You can hear her teammates right behind her. Joshua as well, retaking 162.5 kilos over here on platform 2.
Up.
Big grind on platform 3. Unfortunately, just lets go of the bar. Not there on the day. Elizabeth Yard here to take an American record attempt of 221 kilos. If she is successful in this attempt, she will go 9 for 9, which has been a rarity so far here at Collegiate Nationals. So expect a big pull here, and she will be in that 600 kilo finish with 603.5 if successful. She comes out, looks very focused here. Gino right behind him, trying to get the crowd behind her. She steps into the bar.
Good. So Julian, let's see if this is a perfect day for Elizabeth. Everything's in her hands right now.
Wedge as she's pulling up, unfortunately unable to get the American record, but she will still sit in that gold medal position here on platform 3.
Don't worry, Julian. She's number 1 in our hearts. Perfect day in our hearts. And so pretty much with platform 3, Julian, what else did we see besides, that American record attempt there?
Yeah, so as mentioned before, Elizabeth with a 595 kg total will finish first place. Right behind her, 548 kilos for Kennedy for a second place position here. Third place will be Samantha, 507.5 kilos. I'll come right back to you on this as we have a big pull here for platform 2, 290 kilos for Rowan. As it is a tight battle on platform 2 for that first and second place position. Interesting, Mitchell will come out and do the same thing after.
Yep.
Big pull from Rowan. Unfortunately,
okay.
Wasn't able to get there. So that's going to be pretty interesting for Mitchell and Rowan as they pick their third attempts here.
So with Rowan and Mitchell, both their totals are currently at 842.5 kilos, the exact same total.
So unfortunately, no lift there. Back to the placings. Michaela will go to 4th place on platform 3. And platform 5, it'll be JC for your 5th and final podium position. Mitchell here, 290 kilos.
Oh, and for Mitchell, that looks really convincing
good.
that he has more. Really convincing.
So it's going to be interesting here what Rowan and Mitchell select for their final attempts going into that. You know, a lot of action going on here for this final session as we close out. A lot of national champions are being decided currently. Aisha with 205 kilos with the heaviest second attempt there. Blue Mountain Christian University, 3 white lights.
And now on platform 4, we're moving into further attempts.
Michael here taking 235 kilos for his 3rd attempt, opening the 3rd attempt selections here.
Come on, Michael. That looks
Locks
good to
out.
me.
So
That
judges say, looks convincing. Judges agree. 235 kilos. Carly, platform 1, taking 170 kilos here.
And Julian, I just saw some people walk inside the bathroom.
Yeah, so as these national champions and top 5 people are being decided, drug testing is currently going on. Simultaneously as lifting concludes, Arthur Emerson to take 235 kilos on platform 2 to stay in the meet here. If he is successful, I believe he should pull into that 10th place position. But however, if he is unsuccessful, he will not record a total for the meet.
Such an amazing meet going on today.
UTSA right behind Arthur here on platform 2.
Come on, Arthur.
Come on, Arthur. Tia taking 172.5 kilos on platform 1. Very fast opener for her.
I have my eyes on Arthur. He needs
Come on, Arthur. Gino there.
Come on.
Come on, big grind. Unfortunately, will not record a total. Good meet, though, by Arthur nonetheless. Cade Deal to come out 250 kilos on platform 2. He is currently in 6th place. If he is successful in this pool, he will temporarily sit in that 5th place podium position here, depending on how the rest of the flight plays out.
Over on platform 4, looks like there's a battle going on.
Ariana to pull for a podium position temporarily with this pool, 165.5 kilos on platform 4. Looks solid. Should be 3 wide, so she will currently sit in that 5th place position depending on how this flight plays out. Cade Deal, 250 kilos, big grind here.
Nice.
Platform 2, let's see what the judges say.
He's convinced he's got it.
Lift is good
He's
for
got
Cade.
it.
He is excited as he runs off the platform, hugs his coach there. Cade here, so with that pull, he will, as he is a top, as he finishes, currently sits in 5th, but he should be forecasted at a 10th place position. That is valuable team points for that Midland University team, who has been pretty dominant so far.
So Julian, it looks like we're having an amazing comp today. Not only are we having national champions being decided by the seconds, all these attempts being made, all these attempts being failed, everybody still needs to remember the university placements for points.
Yeah. Excited to walk out there from platform 4. Katie to come out 172.5 kilos on platform 3 for her opening attempt.
Really strong opener on platform 3.
Yeah.
Go
Sarah here, platform 4, 175 kilos to stay in that 12th place position there. Alexander retaking 260 kilos on platform 2 to stay in that, or to move into 5th place temporarily. Wipes his baby powder off his feet. Giselle here, 175 kilos, as she gets ready to pull for her opening attempt. Big grind on platform 2. Alexander, 260 kilos, unfortunately unable to just get that final lockout position there. Great meet by Alexander nonetheless. Good second attempt there by Alexis on platform 1.
So looks like we have Joshua coming up on platform 2. What's going on over there?
Yeah, so Joshua has been unsuccessful in his first 2 attempts. He is looking to get this 162.5 kilos. It is a almost do or die situation here for Alexander, as if he is successful, he will be on the podium with the 5th place position here. If he is not, that leaves him vulnerable for someone else to come take that 5th place position here.
Come on, Josh, do this for you. Do this for your team.
Joshua hype as he gets ready to pull. His teammates behind him here.
You could feel the excitement of everybody cheering for him as he needs to get this. I could feel it here from the commentary from the audience.
Big
Come on,
there.
Josh. Come on, Josh.
Very fast third attempt. Looks locked out to me. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights as he will be able to stay in that podium position there. Great meet from him.
Julian, the best part is it looked like an opener, too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Platform 2 here. We have John taking 262.5 kilos for his final pull. Jalen here on platform 4, looking to sneak into a top 5 position here with 185 kilos, looking to get on that podium. Good pull here on platform 4. Just needs to lock it out, and she does. If it is 3 white lights, she will sit on the podium, and she will. Great meet for her today. Carson, retaking 190 kilos on platform 4. If she is successful, she will sit in that 1st place position. However, Aisha on the bottom of the flight is looking to take 220 kilos to get back into that 1st place position. Almost a bet here for Carson. If she is successful, which it looks like she will be, she is assuming Aisha will not get her 220 kilos here. So it is going to be pretty interesting as we get to that final pull of Aisha, looking to get into that 1st place position here.
Yeah. So Carson had that no issue, and so her game plan here is instead of trying to go up and force some more out of Aisha, she just went ahead and decided, Aisha, it's your turn. Make this pull.
Grayson Cook here, 272.5 kilos, platform 2. Big grind, looking to lock it out. Looks like he gets the down command. If he gets this, he will temporarily move into that 8th place position. 2 white lights. Kendall here, platform 1, 170 kilos for her. Addison Reed to take 150 kilos on platform 3. Good pull for Laney on platform 4. That will solidify her All-American position of 3rd place. Good job to Laney here today.
Okay.
Clay here, 280 kilos, platform 2. Big grind, looking to just get that final lockout position. Unfortunately, is unable to. He will, it looks like he's going to be in that 5th place position there. Still great meet.
We have Amelia Day on platform 4. If she gets this, she's going to go ahead and secure 5th place. If not,
yeah,
she's going to stay in 7th.
She's looking to jump 2 positions here. Big gamble for 202.5.
Does she have the 2 positions?
Let's see if she's able to just get past it. Unfortunately, she is not. Amelia Day with a 7th place finish. Great job for her today.
Good attempt. We're into the last 2 attempts on platform 4.
Yeah, so Angelina here looking to grab some team points and a All-American position here with this 212.5 kilo selection. She is looking, as I mentioned, to pull into 3rd place here from Midland University. This will be huge for that team scoring as well as personal glory for her here today.
Fourth deferred. She wants every point for her team.
Big grind on platform 2. Keelan unfortunately unable to lock it out.
Come on, Angelina.
Angelina here getting ready.
She took what looks to be a 20-kilo jump
in order to sneak to grab that All-American position. Oh, it's so close to lockout. Just comes right back down. Great meet for Angelina today.
I would say she just got nervous.
Yeah.
I would say she got nervous. Midland didn't cheer hard enough.
Aisha here, platform 4. Interesting fact, this is a 20-kilo PR to move into the first place position from Blue Mountain Christian University. This is going to be very interesting as she comes up to pull here.
Let's see what happens here. She's already PR'd 5. Does she have
an extra 15 kilos on her? Yeah, so this is huge for her as her teammates are behind her.
Look, she's walking out right now. She's taking her time.
Gets ready. Rowan here, 297.5 kilos to pull for first on platform 2 as well. Aisha, big pull here.
Big pull.
She's grinding. She locks it out. Let's see what the judges say.
That looks convincing to me.
Aisha will be your national champion there on platform 4.
A 20-kilo PR. For first place.
A big upset there on platform 4. Great job to Aisha today. Rowan,
you deserved it.
Making me lose my voice here. Platform 2, Rowan, 297.5 kilos to pull for first.
And Rowan, that looks
Like
convincing.
he will sit there temporarily if Mitchell is unsuccessful.
He's looking. He's looking. Yes.
This is good for Rowan. However, Mitchell will be looking to tie him here as Mitchell is the lighter lifter. So if Mitchell is successful in pulling this, he will take that champion position for the 100 kg equipped weight class.
Julian, I love this so much. Every lifter here today decided to go ahead and take it in their hands if they want that first place.
I have adrenaline just waiting to see Mitchell come out here on platform 2.
Mitchell's walking out.
Mitchell's walking out.
Mitchell's walking out.
Texas A&M Kingsville.
Mitchell looks jacked too, and he's walking out.
Crowd is behind Mitchell, so is the announcer here today as he's ready to pull for a first place position. Gets ready, grooves, pulls.
Oh, that's easy.
Grind.
That's easy.
They lock it out. It looks locked out to me, judges say.
Has to be good.
Good for Mitchell on platform 2. So much emotion there as he will be your national champion in the 100 kg weight class equipped.
And Julian, just to go and recap this, 100 kg, both totals were matched, and winner was off of body weight.
Yeah, win is off of body weight. So if you do not know at home, a lifter can tie another lifter and be given the win, as you see there, if they are lighter on body weight. And that was what had happened on platform 2 by Mitchell. He did make a attempt at change though, because I believe he had 305 as a placeholder there, depending on what Rowan did, and it was successful as Rowan locked it out, so he went back down to 297.5 just to tie that. Great job from our 100 kg equipped lifting today. As we tune our focus down to platform 1, Ashlyn, 162.5 kilos here.
Come on, Ashlyn.
Good lift there for platform 1, Ashlyn. 3 white lights. Giselle, 187.5 kilos here on platform 3. Giselle is currently sitting in that championship position here, so if she is able to be successful on these next 2 attempts, those team points will be vital for Midland University as they are in the running to win this equipped women's division here.
That looks good to me.
With 3 white lights.
But Julian, based off what we've seen today, anything can happen in those last moments. Anything can happen.
Alexis here.
Okay.
Elena here, looking to stay in the meet here, unable to get her first deadlift on platform 3. If she is looking to get into a second place position here, or first, sorry, I apologize, second place if successful.
Hey, but if Lane gets this and she goes up, she could win first. My eyes are on platform 3 right now. Come on, Lane. Up, up.
Lane,
That
190
looks convincing to
kilos.
me.
Looks good to me. Judges agree, 2 white lights. So she will be sitting in second place right now. Laney here, platform 1.
Good fight on platform 1.
And here on platform 3, 180 kilos for her third and final deadlift. Looks good over there on platform 3. I apologize, Evelyn on platform 1.
It's okay, Julian. There's so many lifts going on.
Good fight there on platform 1. Unfortunately, unable to just get there.
Yeah.
Good rate meet for her as well.
That was no joke. That was 180 kilos, 396 pounds.
Yeah. And here, platform 3, 140 kilos for her third and final attempt on platform 3. Ran here, 180 kilos, platform 1.
So fun fact about Leanne over here on platform 1, she had just qualified for Collegiate Nationals back in January. And it's a no lift.
Camille here, 182.5 kilos, platform 1.
We have further attempts happen simultaneously on platform 3 and 1.
Camille here, 182.5 kilos.
Yeah.
Looking to get into a top 10 position here if successful. Might be a slight hitch there. We'll see what the judges say.
Let's see what the judges say.
And they agree. Unfortunately, no lift for her, but a great job on the day, though. Kendall, 182.5 kilos next on platform 1.
So it's going to be the same attempt.
Yeah, looking to also sneak into a top 10 position here. Rooting for you, Kendall. Yeah. Addison Reed here, platform 3 from the University of Texas at Austin, looking to stay in that 10th place position here of 100 and with 160 kilos. Carly here, platform 1, 190 kilos. Midland is very loud for her right now as she's looking to get into a top 5 position with this pull here. She gets it up. Let's see.
Come on,
Carly. Looking
Carly.
for the lockout there.
That looks convincing to me.
Looks good. Gets the down command. See what the judges say. Unfortunately, no good there for Carly. Great effort by her, though. Hannah taking 192.5 kilos next on platform 1. Looking to stay in fourth, or looking to shoot into that second place position temporarily if she is successful here. Platform 3, spotters are asking the crowd to get behind Caitlin as she takes 165.5 kilos there. Good. Looks good on platform 1 for Hannah.
Nice, nice. And it looks like we have a little bit of downtime between attempts right now.
Yeah, so in that downtime, we want to shout out our sponsors here today. Our main one being A7 and Pioneer, as you can see on the banner here today, as well as Sour Strip Bites, and also TSS for providing our equipment that these lifters are warming up and using here today, as well as Element drink mix, electrolyte drink mix. Gabriella here, 165.5 kilos on platform 3. Kinsley here, very excited as she walks off the platform on platform 1. Annette here, if she is successful with this 195 kilo attempt, she will shoot into that second place position here for the women's raw 100 division.
So, Julian, you would say right now on platform 1, people are going to be pulling into podium positions.
Exactly.
Exactly. She's walking out right now, platform 1.
Janessa, 175 kilos on platform 3, 175 kilos. Looking to just solidify that 6th place position there.
Come on, Annette. Put this into your hands.
Annette gets ready.
You control the outcome here. And she knows it.
195 kilos. Let's see it. Let's see if she gets it. Big wedge.
Oh.
Fast third attempt there. Looks good to me. Judges should agree. And they do. 3 white lights for Annette there. All-American at 2nd place position here. Tia Badger looking to shoot into that All-American 3rd place position here with 195 kilos. You could hear her teammates get behind her from Concordia. 195 kilos for her.
I got my eyes on platform 1 right now. Come on, dig deep.
Big wedge. Let's see it.
Come
Let's
on.
see it, Tia.
Last lift,
Let's
best lift.
Grind it out. Just,
Come on.
Just lock out there.
So close.
She's not able to lock it out. However, a great performance by her today with a podium position of 4th place. Aaliyah here, platform 1, 288 kilos and 228. I apologize. American record attempt here for Aaliyah. She will stay in that 1st place position here.
So, Julian, hasn't this lift happened last year?
Interesting fact, Aaliyah attempted this weight last year, was unable to do so in Atlanta, looking for redemption here. Everyone is behind her here on platform 1, 228 kilos, an American record. Let's see it, Aaliyah. Pulls. She's grinding, unfortunately just not there today, but Aaliyah will still be your 100 kg national champion in the 100 kg women's division. Great job to all the girls there on platform 1. Yeah, as Aaliyah Pools attempts that 228 kg American record, we will be done on platforms 1 and 2 with our morning session here of day 4. I want to thank y'all for joining us here over there on platforms 1 and 2.
And now it looks like we're just finishing up over here on platform 3.
190 kilos for Katie.
Katie, yeah.
Looking to just stay into that 3rd place position there.
Hey, like I said before, 3rd place is no joke.
No, not at all,
Not
especially
at
at a collegiate national competition where it is very competitive in every single weight class.
And if you look over there in the corner, you see Sandra. Shout out Sandra's squad back at UT Austin.
Crowd's behind Katie here, 190 kilos as she's looking to just stay in that 3rd place position here. Come on, Katie. Big pull there.
Oh, yeah.
Should be good. She damn, she walks off 3 white lights there.
Hey, you had more, Katie.
Love to see it
more.
there. Love to see athlete celebration right after that 3rd pull, you know. Very well deserved.
Very well deserved.
Giselle here, 195 kilos for her. If successful, she will stay in that 1st place position here and provide huge team points for that Midland University team, who has just been so dominant here these past 3 days, as well as day 4.
You see Wesley over there trying to get the crowd hype.
Big pull, Giselle, 195 kilos, platform 3.
Congratulations, Giselle.
Good job there for Giselle. 2 white lights.
She's a national champion.
Lane here, 200 kilos, platform 3. Looking to stay in that 2nd place position here from Northeastern University. Lane here getting ready to pull 200 kilos, platform 3. Big pull. Just needs to lock it out there.
It looks.
Unfortunately just unable to get so close to that lockout position, but she will be your second place finisher here today. Great job for her. Platform 3, Brianna, to take our final pull of the morning session here on platform 3, 207.5 kilos to shoot into that 4th place position from 5th place from Blue Mountain Christian University.
This is intense for
This
Brianna.
is very intense.
She's the very last pull of this session.
Regardless, we'll be on top of that podium come awards. Just looking to jockey for an extra position here. If she is successful, however, this will be enough for her to put that Blue Mountain Cross University team in that 2nd place position. Big pull, just looking to lock it out. Needs
Oh,
to
it's
just
so
lock
close. Okay.
it out. Oh, unable to unlock it out there. Good attempt for Brianna there.
I thought she had it too for a second. That was really good.
So, concluding lifting on platform 3, your women's equipped 100 kg champion will be Giselle there with a 600 kg total. 2nd place being Lane there with a 555 kg total. 3rd place in the final All-American position, a 530 kg total for Katie. 4th place position still on the podium, 500 kgs for Aline. And 5th and final podium position, Brianna there, 492.5 kilos for your 5th and final position for your women's equipped 100. A lot of great lifting here today. So I want to thank everybody who has been keeping up with us so far over here on platforms 3 and 4. It has been a great session 1 here of day 4, and we hope y'all join us here for our 2nd session, and thank y'all.